Wow, how's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. What's up, everybody? It's the Friday evening stream. I'm late. Hey, I was working. I mean, I really was. I was getting some slabs together. All right, so we're going to say, hey, it's me, the Kabuto King. All right, live card shop. I wanted to do that. I wanted to mess around. We are all right. There we go. It's me, the real Kabuto King. Hold on. All right, we're going to hit save on that. Very nice. This card has finally arrived. I bought it the other day. Okay, let's get the website up in here. Look at this. I'm the real Kabuto King. Nice to meet you guys. All right, let's go grab the website. Okay, we're going to post it in here. You guys have to call me the real Kabuto King now. Okay, we're jumping over here. We're jumping over here. We're jumping over into here. So that's all caught up. Perfect. The website's good. And now we begin. Now we start. So by the way, I looked it up. We have a whole bunch more EB3. It's actually OP14 that we're actually almost out of. OP14 is low. We are short on OP14. It's almost gone. Why is everyone talking about the Kabuto King? Why did I miss something? Mister, would you take 6666 for that, Kabuto, and lose my crown? I just couldn't do that. All right, let's advertise ourselves in the Discord server. Oh, okay. It looks like Mr. Alex has already done that. Very good. What else are we missing? I don't think we're missing anything. I think we're ready to go. Let's turn the iPad on. iPad time, baby. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. Send those orders in. We want to get it all done by about 7:30, okay? So this is, oops. So this is a 7:30 ending kind of stream. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Should be about 3 hours from now, right? What is it, 4:40? So 7:30, about 3 hours. Now I have another special Kabuto on the way. I'm gonna make a nice video out of it when it arrives. We're all gonna suffer in 2026. Bye bye bye. I think the other dude is the Kabuto King. He says he is. Who made those rules up? Who made those rules up that he gets to be the king, huh? No, but I noticed this card for sale, and I found it very funny. And maybe I bought it because I'm a little, maybe there's a part of me that likes to troll a little bit. But let's talk about it for a second. Let's not just be facetious about it. What's going on here? So that guy, he buys up a bunch of first edition fossil Kabutos. I don't know if they're graded or not, actually. Is it just the raw one he bought up? Let's talk about the rules in the hobby, the made-up invisible rules, okay? You're supposed to collect the most desirable card. This is it. I find it funny that he has all those first edition Kabutos when this is the holy grail of the Kabutos. He's got the wrong card. Nobody cares about the first edition Kabuto. That's why it didn't have an expensive price. Like, he's trying to buy them all up to make them more rare. Of course, that's not going to work. There's too many of them, but also there's so many that haven't been opened yet out of many more existing fossil boxes. I mean a lot more. The fossil box is one of the most overprinted vintage boxes, by the way. So there's plenty more of them out there. Every box of fossil has 36 packs in it. This Kabuto just show up over and over again. Take a quick look at this Kabuto. Population 36. That's it. Pop 36 on this bad boy. He's rare. Now, the PSA estimate is way off. That's why you don't trust the PSA estimate. But he's Pop 36. That's it. So here we have in front of us the original Kabuto artwork in its finest form, the Legendary Collection. And he doesn't, I'm betting he doesn't have it. That's my bet. He does not own this Kabuto. But this isn't the only really cool Kabuto in the hobby. There's another one that I have two of. It's the Vending Series Kabuto. When that arrives, we'll make a little video out of it probably. So the irony is the guy who calls himself the Kabuto King doesn't even own the actual best Kabuto. That's the funny thing. He just kind of self-assigned the name to him, Kabuto King. I don't know, does that look better or worse? I need like a yellow marker. I'm the low-cut Punny King. He owns one. They're nice, though. He owns one of these. That's good. That's good. There we go. We'll set that there. Kabuto Legendary Collection 10. You know, if he owns one and I own one, then we're about even, I'd say. We're about as much as the Kabuto King as each other. I have the Topps 10 PSA 10 foil. Doubt he has that. True. Although I have to say this about the Topps card. That's probably not considered the holy grail of Kabutos. Topps is pretty niche. That's like if I owned the Kabuto Poker and then said, oh, look, I got the Kabuto Poker. You know, it's a cool card. This card here is not niche. In a lot of cases, this is the holy grail of collecting for a lot of cards. Legendary collections at the top. And he lacks it. Isn't that ironic? He either has one or he has none. I'm not sure what he has. But if he's only got one of these, what's his claim? You know? It's really interesting. And so there's 36 guys out here in the world who own this Kabuto. Those guys are the Kabuto Kings. That's what I would say. The guys who own these Kabutos. And I don't know who owns the most of them, or if somebody owns like 5 of them or something. That guy would be the Kabuto King. So this cute little card, we acquired him for about 5.2. And we had just acquired a Psyduck for about 5,000 as well. So we might have overpaid a little bit for this one. I think we could have got it cheaper. But I find it really funny. And that's why I went ahead and bought it. I was like, I'll just go ahead and scoop that up. Here it is. It's not always about getting it as cheap as possible. There you are. So we'll show off the vending series Kabuto. I'm having it transferred over to me from the vault. And when it gets here, then we'll make a nice, cute little video out of it. See? Why Psyduck? I like Psyduck. Psyduck's cool. The $5,000 Psyduck, he was a Rocket card too, if you didn't know that. So he was a Rocket artwork. I'm a big fan of that Rocket artwork. Let's see. Do I have that with me? I don't know where that guy got off to. All right. Maybe there are only 2, but it was cracked and resubmitted 34 times. Who was? Rocket does go hard. So there it is. The actual Kabuto Grail. I'm betting he does not own too many of them. I don't know if he owns a 10 or not. But I find it ironic he has assigned himself that name, Kabuto King. And what does he have? The common card? That Shuckle is amazing. You know, I think you're going to see this a lot, where there's going to be some people who run out and maybe they also try to monopolize some cheap common card. This is it. This is the end of the hobby right here. These legendary collection cards, gold stars, you know, EX era reverse hollows. That's the end of the hobby. There's nowhere else to go. First edition Kabuto is going to be all over the place. Only 36 of these. So this is an actually rare Kabuto. Okay. Checking that canned water. Yeah. Actually, that was a green tea. So that was a green tea. And boy, I was chugging it. There was only like a sip left, to be honest with you. So if you were here at the end of the daytime, the morning time stream, we set up some new breaks. This Squirtle, which has gone up in price since we last saw him. Yes, he's gone up in price. This Sylveon, which is a Chinese exclusive artwork. If you don't have it, you have to get it. It's Chinese exclusive, just like the Cubone. Pikachu's still up because NH-CC's in there, so he's still up. The trade break. This time it's this cute little Hello Kitty. $5 gets you in there, but you don't have to do $5. You can just give up your junk cards, and I'll put you in there. We have SpongeBob, which just has Mr. Zachary Stex in it. And this box break, which is now 2 people deep. So there's 4 spots remaining. Lots of breaks. You guys know we host a lot of breaks. We're all about those breaks. Here's the current giveaway. Oops, I don't think I handed any spots out by the end of the other stream. I'd already given away 1 slab at the other stream, at the middle point of the other stream. So this is set back up. Type in TCC to get this beautiful Tyranitar. I'm buying all the Lucario. Do you still have my payment? It says Will Ogles B. Will, what can you tell me about that? What are you referring to there, Mr. Will? TCC. Mike says BBC. I mean TCC. Oh my God, Mike. Put this here. Oh my God. I don't like girls. We are. Very good. So there it is, KABUTO. I'll place him here because we still have to make a short out of him. All right. Who goes into that Tall? Oops. Nope, I hit the refresh button. That's not right. I hit the refresh button. I'm so sorry. I hit refresh. Go ahead and type TCC in again, even if you just did it. Here's some other interesting breaks. The 100 start deck, which is $25 times 2. And this guy right here, this is the new jumbo pack break. Ah, mamma mia. Mr. Zachary Stex, he won the last one. I'm buying all the Infernapes. I will artificially raise the price, allowing them back in the market at a significant premium. Yeah, I think everyone maybe dreams of like winning that way or something like that. You're a win, but you know, ultimately you just have a whole bunch of commons of a not so great looking Pokemon card. That's the problem. That's the problem with what he just did. He just bought a whole bunch of a not so great looking Pokemon card, but look at that. This card's actually beautiful. That's why Legendary Collection ends up being the holy grail for a lot of cards. And you see a premium in the Legendary Collection. You see an unbelievable premium on those slabs. And when we put them up here for sale, they sell like that. So, you know, you're seeing some sets outperform other sets. That's just how it is. Okay. Okay, yes, it is me, the KABUTO King. Welcome, guys. Welcome. So, Gabriel, you're going on the Tall. Okay. Ghost. Okay. Oh. I'm going to hit refresh on this. Mr. got me all excited for my package now. Ooh. Speaking of which, speaking of packages, here's Dracozolt 9. He definitely feels like a giveaway, doesn't he? Dracozolt. Oops. All right, we got to have some giveaway fodder. I get it. We got a giveaway box. What's this card next? Ooh, Clefairy 4. This is a lovely card. Pokemon game Clefairy. That's the base set, right? Hey, what's up, Mr. Edward? How's it going? So I was digging up some more slabs. I was trying to find something to sell to you guys. And indeed, I found a couple slabs. Just kind of digging something up out of somewhere. Do a little $40 on that. I haven't looked it up. I don't really know what it's worth. It could be worth more or less than that. So don't judge me too hard. Here's a Rillaboom. So here's a TheCardconomist graded Rillaboom from somebody who abandoned him. Yes, people sometimes abandon those TheCardconomist grades. This is a real old one, actually. Look, it's in the 5,000s. Whew, that was years ago. It says 2020 on the card, so that tells you probably the time period when it got graded. 2020 Rillaboom. So we're still getting rid of old abandoned TCC grades. Got a couple of them for you guys, actually. Here's a little Meowth. Mister got to hire me to organize the cyber room. That'll be so efficient. What? That'll be so nice. We ran out of cards to price. That's why I went looking for some fresh slabs to price. Okay, you can get this Meowth for 30 bucks. Old maid Meowth. What's this? Dragonair. Look at that Dragonair. So somebody like Tammy might like this Dragonair. It's just a, looks like it's a non-hollow common uncommon. I don't know. Weird. How did this one even get chosen? Who chose to grade this? That set will sell out ASAP. What will? What set will sell out? That's just going to be 18 bucks. Charizard 7. This sold several years ago. This sold several years ago. You know how much for? $15. Yep. This sold off this table for $15 several years ago. Look at the number on it, 3,000. 3,000. That was a long time ago. We were in the threes. That would have been pretty close to right after John got hired, I think. That would have been like the first year. So that's an old slab. Here we are. Looks like it was graded after the label change. I'll give you 15 for it. I'm sure it's not 15 anymore, but I don't think it's going to be expensive. Okay, so PSA 7 Charizard Reverse Evolutions. So this shouldn't be too expensive. This should be easy to look up too. It used to be just 15. Okay, it's a little more pricey now. Now the same card is about $65. $65. I think it's really nice, and I actually like it as a TCC slab because it's a little piece of our history. We're gonna go with 59. Okay, it is still cheaper than a PSA 10. All right, cool. Look at this. So this one was graded a really long time ago, just 700. I might have been the one to encapsulate this. This might have been me. And look at that, the old pre-order label. This is almost certainly one of mine. Wow, it's just so crazy. So I'm not going to be selling this one. I just wanted to show it to you guys. I'll end up putting that in our little TCC box. Oops. That's a very nice Gyarados artwork. Yeah, I happen to like Gyarados too. So this is what you're looking at here is a slab that was abandoned years ago, and the guy truly never came back. And now we're in 2026. That's a really old slab. John wasn't even hired at that point. This was me. So back in 2023. Okay. Pretty interesting, huh? So that's cool. That's been sitting around unclaimed for a long time. Here's a Dark Charmeleon. We're starting the stream off right with a couple slabs up on the table. See how it gets us? Then he pulls the rug. Well, the problem is a Gyarados 10 is too expensive. So if you look them up online, a Gyarados 10 Holo should be like $1,700. I don't want to charge anybody that much for a Cardconomist slab. It just feels bad. I'll just put it into our little history box and we'll just show them off as something we got done a long time ago. So I won't make any money on him. It'll just be something to show off. All right, PSA 9, Dark Charmeleon. It doesn't feel right selling it because it was graded by me. But, you know, he was abandoned for years, and now I just need to do something with them. But I think it makes a lot of sense to just go put him in a box somewhere. This is some good stuff right here, this Dark Charmeleon. Whew. What do we got here? Man, look at that. Dark War Turtle, huh? How clean is it? Yeah, it's pretty clean. You guys want to zoom in? All right, look how clean it is. All right, not bad. Not bad. Probably not a pristine 10. Probably not a black label 10, but maybe a gem mint 10. Crack it and regrade it. So for the Dark War Turtle, I can either crack it and regrade it or leave it in a TCC slab. I actually would like to leave this one in the TCC slab, and he will be for sale because he's no more than an uncommon card. Shouldn't be too insane, but I could be wrong. This is another abandoned slab from a very long time ago. So if we flip it around, look at that. That's the old label, meaning this one was probably encapsulated by me. Mr. John didn't even work for us yet. See, we eventually make this change right here. So this is the old label. This is right after we started. This is number 820, and this was probably that far back that I actually did the encapsulation on it. Pretty cool. John starts helping us with encapsulations after 1,000. So that's around the time John kicks in. Okay, so that one could end up just going into the same here. Let's see this one. Number 858, Whitney. Oh my God, I actually remember this. I totally encapsulated this. I actually remember this. That's so crazy. This comes out of like Lost Thunder or something. Wait, what does it come out? Yeah, Lost Thunder. That's so crazy. That was so long ago. Wow. I actually remember encapsulating a Whitney. That's wild. I definitely did this one. I can clearly remember this card. There we go. People didn't encapsulate a bunch of Whitneys with me. So that is with us after years from then. I don't know what a Whitney goes for now. Let's take a quick look. Whitney Lost Thunder. Whitney's kind of pricey at $375. All right, these are some of the more expensive TCC slabs we've ever placed up here. Of course, once again, these were some abandoned slabs that I did not touch for several years. I just left them there waiting for somebody to come back and collect them, and he just never did. Here's Dark Dragonair. But he was given a really long time to come pick these up, and he just did not return. So now they are up here. If you wanted a nice TCC slab, these are two of the nicest ones you can buy that are actually 10s. I keep a lot of the 10s. Okay, Dark Dragonair. It's about $25. Huh, 2 Dragonairs. Look at that. I'm going to keep that Gyarados, though. I'm not going to ask $1,700 for that. Toxtricity. Look at that number on it. 623. Man, that's old. That is super old, man. This was another abandoned slab from a long time ago. Guy just never collected it. I don't know. He just didn't want it. Take a quick look. Do you still do TCC grading? Not so much. Not right now. I can totally get back into it, though. It wouldn't be that hard. We have everything we need to get back into it. All right, let's see. Wow, it's $125 now. That's cool. Its price has gone up. That used to be like $40 back in the day. Well, not back in the day. It was expensive when it first came out. Clefairy. Look at this Clefairy, man. So this is Cardos Clefairy, graded 8. Looks like it deserves an 8. PSA grades off the PSA grader's mood. Yeah, well, that was probably more true back then. I bet you they're getting tougher on all that kind of ideas. I bet they are. $37. All right, 37. Here's a Voltorb. I just got that Gyarados in the 9. Such a good card. So we're still placing cards up here. Doobie-doo, doobie-doo. PSA 9 Voltorb Cardos. These are really cheap when they're 9s. They're pretty easy to collect as 9s. When they become 10s, then they cost a couple $100. So as a 9, you could do $42 for a 9 or a couple $100 as a 10. That's how crazy it is. All right, let me just take a quick look and see if there's any orders in the queue. Any Topps 10s coming in? No. I actually sent a lot of my Topps cards off to the vault. Is the queue clear? We got 2 orders from Ivan, and then after that, I think it's clear. So Ivan's going to take this Zard over here. And the Clefairy. All right, you got it. Okay. Doo-ba-doo-doo-ba-doo. I think people respect tag because it's transparent why the card got the grade that it did. Yeah, I think people appreciate the, the grading report. It's a cool idea. Okay. Wow. Pretty, man. Set this up here. Scoobity bop beep ba. What else we got here? We've got this beautiful dark rye hollow prism. So there's nobody in the queue right now, except for Jack Woodworth, who just sent an order in. Okay, let me just get this dark rye for you. Hold on. He's English. So that's Ultra Prism Dark Rye 9. So worth the regrade? Probably not. Dark Rye Ultra Prism. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby. Wow, even as a 9, this goes for $112. Can you believe that? Okay, that's pretty crazy. Scooby-Dooby. All right, so after that point, I got a couple eBay slabs over here that I want to reprice and put on the table so that they're an option on the table. All right. Did you see the video from the perspective of the guy who shot the woman? My PayPal is under ice cold. What? Oh, yeah, Mr. Wiggles. Hey, not Wiggles. His name's Will Oglesby. He says, did you see my message? I sent you some money a while back for $151, but you were out. All right. So, Mr. Will Oglesby, how's it going, man? Sorry, I did not see your message. I was so busy pricing up slabs. You're telling me I need to check PayPal for your latest order that did not get serviced. Can you tell me the name of the order? And then I'll go look it up for you, okay? Promise. My PayPal is under ice cold. Doobie-dee-doo-bee-doo-bee-doo. Is that the PayPal name? So let me know what the name of the PayPal account is. I'll go look it up, okay, Mr. Will Oglesby. Is it going to be under the name Will Oglesby? Because I can just look that up right now. All right, let me click on this. Yeah, so if you watch the video footage from the cop's perspective, it actually does make him look more like his reaction wasn't out of anger or spite. It did look like he was being ran over. That's how it looked from his perspective. And I think that that's going to help him. We got a Will Sharp. It probably is. I don't have a name for the order. I'm sorry. Oh, how did you place the order? Did you place it on PayPal or did you place it on the website? And can I ask also, when did you place the order? Do you remember? My PayPal is under ice cold. I'm going to go look for ice cold, I guess. I don't know what that means. Is that the email? No. When I when I type in ice cold, it does not return anybody. So I did not see that. Help me out here, Will. I'll take care of you. You just got to tell me a name. So it sounds like he ordered on the website. It was a few months ago. All right, here's the deal, Mr. Will. I'm going to give you a way for us to work this out. Go ahead and send me an email here to TheCardconomist@gmail.com. And in that email, give me the email address of that PayPal account. I got to have a way to look it up, okay? So give me the email address, just like this is an email address. The Cardconomist, that's an email address. Go give me the email that you used with that PayPal account, and I'll go look it up for you right away, okay? All right. So let's see. Mr. Jack. Thank you, Jack. Let's go grab your pack. Jack, the man who wants to pack. XY Evolution. This is a $72 order right here, guys. This is huge. $76 order, I mean. One boosty pack. You got it, Jack. Hit the road, Jack, and don't come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Go slow, please. It's my first time. All right. Poliwag. Ooh. He's got a little swirl on his tummy, not unlike our swirl. Maybe Poliwag should be my favorite Pokemon. Diglett. Seal. Nidoran. Ponyta. All right, is it after the Ponyta? Yes. What could it be? What could it be? That looks like a normal typing. Could be Chansey. Oh, could be Eradicate. Okay. Eradicate's not bad. Does this qualify as vintage now? Sure feels like it price-wise. Whew. All right. Of course, there could be a really good card behind the Eradicate. Yes! Don't show this to Shahir. Is Shahir here? Look away, Shahir. Oh, man. Shahir bought a couple of these, man. He was one pack away from you. Dear God. Of course, that's not 100% true, because I don't know if I would have pulled his next pack out of the left or the right. I don't even know which side this pack came out of either. I don't know if it came out of the left or the right. I just pull randomly. But that was a good round for you, man. Jack's like, oh, yeah, I mean, if it can grade 10, then you'll really be saying, oh, now. Should be worth a little bit if it grades 10. Now, there's Mew. So here's Machoke, Super Potion, Charizard, Spirit Link. All right. How much is that worth? I don't know. Here you are. So lovely Mew. Every single time, bro. There you are. Yeah. I mean, in theory, if you had ordered one more, you would have got this Mew. However, it depends on which side it was on and what I would have, at the time, grabbed for you. It's just random. I don't choose. Like, I don't go, oh, we should do the left or, oh, we should do the right. I just randomly grab. And I put a lot of effort into not thinking about it. So, in theory, we could have grabbed the Mew. Maybe we would have grabbed the other side for you and you would have not gotten the Mew. Maybe the other one would have been cold. So, you had like at least a 50% shot at the Mew. I'm sorry, Mr. Shahir. That's why they come up with that saying, 90% of gamblers stop right before the big hit. Can you pre-grade for it? I'll send now. Okay, yes, you can do that, and I'll pre-grade it. Jeezy Jack, she looks beautiful. You know, I've seen Mr. Zach have some really tough luck in the One Pieces too. You know, that guy will go kind of deep, and then some guy who doesn't normally buy One Piece will come in and just like snipe some big item out of there. And it's like, oh, brother. But what can you? I can't do anything about it. All I am is the host. I can't do anything about what happens to who. Joshua Whipple, he went deep and he got lucky. He went deep on that Charizard, and so I was waiting for him to miss the Charizard because you'd be surprised how often that happens. All right, here goes. So the back of the card's looking pretty good. That at least helps. I will point out that this corner's not very good in terms of roundness. Okay. Now, back in the day, I don't think PSA cared about that. And so, you know, back in the day, you could send in a card with the non-round corner, and I think that didn't count against you. Is there a squeak? There's a squeak nearby. Well, hold on. Is there a bird in my wall? It's not the seat, right? There's a bird in my wall. I swear to God there is. All right, let me zoom back out. Sorry about that. I was getting a little quiet. There's a bird chirping in my wall. Okay, here are my thoughts. Square corner, lip, half dot, quarter dot even. It's really thin. Let's flip it around to the front. Mr. Jack. It's a Pidgey. All right, this is where you're going to lose your 10, actually, is in the front, not the back. All right, so we're tilting it around, and there it is. On the left side, it's a nice, clear print line. It's not too bad, actually. Not exactly perfect over here either, is it? Where you got these dots, raised dots. All right, so from my perspective, you got good centering, no strong white dots, but you have lips, and you have a square corner. This square corner, I think it actually counts as a problem these days. See that? See how that looks? Doesn't look right, does it? Would I send it in? Hell yeah, dude. I'd send this in every single time I would. I would send that in every single time. Do I think it's going to grade 10? No. No, I don't. I think it's going to grade 9. But, you know, eventually they grade 10. Sometimes PSA lets a 10 slip through. As a result of this, it's going to grade 9. That's your official pre-grade. The thing about XY Evolution is all of it has some sort of flaw. And, you know, I think PSA sometimes takes that into account, but I'm not sure if they do, actually. I'm not sure exactly how they think over there. How are the print lines so common? They're just really tough in this set. Sometimes you get a card where they're very thin. They're much harder to see. I've seen it before. That one's pretty visible. So maybe if it had been fainter, I'd have upped it to 9.5. There you go, Mr. Jack. This is my sign to only buy slabs from now on. Exactly. Exactly. You can just buy slabs. They're already graded. The other thing you can do, if you do just appreciate RNG products for entertainment, jump into a slab break. I preach about the slab breaks. And yes, I make money when I sell slab breaks. So, but let me tell you something. I make money when you buy booster packs. Doesn't matter. I make money when you buy booster. I make money when you buy slab. It's a card shop. But I'm telling you, as the owner of the shop, to a customer, you know, if you're going to take a shot at something for fun, might as well take a shot at something already graded 10. So that's why we have these excellent options like this exclusive Sylveon. That's Chinese exclusive. We have this trade slab. We got the box break. We got, here we go. Here's a cute little SpongeBob. Here's the new vintage break. This is a rare candy Squirtle. Okay, so rare candy Squirtle is nice. And here's the lightning break. We got a pristine Pikachu. It's a tough little card to grade. I sent a lot of these in. Almost all of them got 9.5. Just like 2 of them got pristine. None of them got black label. So there you go. Take that information as you wish. Some of you may just think that it's an absolutely stinky poopy card still. Ooh la la. Okay, I'll grade it at some point. Good choice, Mr. Jack. I'll put it right here. So now you can miss in the breaks, but if you hit, at least it's already a 10. How nice. All right. So who has the oldest order now at this point? Who has the oldest one? Let's see. Mr. Ivan's message. Ivan says, check my messages, please. It be sent as soon as fixed today. Oh, right. We got an Ivan message. Not in the Discord. PayPal just froze. Can you hold that slab for Tammy? I'm going to buy it. My PayPal got a fraud alert. Oh, dear. This one right here, I'm going to hold this, okay? I'm going to hold this. I'm going to set this to the side then. All right, you contact PayPal. Tell them it's all Gucci. Here it is. Hope you're well, Ivan. Yes, we're hoping that you're feeling good. I know it makes me feel good opening Pokies. Take a look at this Pokemon card you could open. The 100 start deck. It turns out this thing is loaded with cards that are only in the 100 start deck, but you have to open a bunch of them to go find them. So we've lowered the price to $50 per deck. We have a completely unsearched case. We don't weigh them. We don't mess with them. This is going to be $25, 2 spots if you want it to be a gym break, or you can just buy a full one outright for $50, okay? I have a Garchomp EX SIR from Paradox Rift, PSA 10. It's so beautiful. Is that me really worth about $200 raw? 200 raw? I don't know about that. Who told you that? Okay, we're done with Mr. Jack. Michael Pettiford is next. It says 1 Japanese PRB2. And you're using ZELLE. I want to say thank you for using ZELLE. Guys, if you can open your ZELLE account and use ZELLE to open cards, I strongly prefer ZELLE. ZELLE is my favorite payment method. There it is. All right. Here we go. What we got? So this is the evil bakery lady. Is that right? Here's Shanks, devilish handsome devil. And here's a Luffy full art. Congratulations. A little bit of Luffy. And Michael Pettiford. Here you go, Michael. All right. Michael with an M-I. Here it is. Okay. All right, put that back. We've got Zapdos. We've got Grey Ninja 10, the Bounty card. Here's Gengar and Nidoking. So I think Jack deserves to go into the Bounty. What do you guys think? Yeah, Jack. I think the Mew definitely counts as a hit, doesn't it? I don't know. Does the Mew count as a hit? There you go, Jack. Good luck in there. Those 2 pristine poker cards could be yours. All right, what else? What else? Hit refresh over here. I feel you. That's all you can do, bro. Cody Hodges has the king emoji. We'll go ahead and refresh this. What do we got? Our phone buzzing. Your item sold. Oshinoko. I think that means all the Oshinoko is sold. All right, so we have no orders in the queue. Surprise, surprise. We had a extended morning time stream, and I think a lot of people spent all their money in the morning time stream. Notably, the evening time stream is not that far off from the morning time stream. So let me focus on another item for a second that you guys might want to see. Check this out. So we've got this. This is the 41 and 4 jumbo pack break. It includes all these booster packs. If you happen to pull it, your odds are 1 in 4. Take a look at it. So we got Power Absorb, Journey of Discovery, Marvel Studios, Solo Leveling. Look at all that. Look at all that. Here's a nice OP13. This is for free. We got some more in here. We got Prismatic, Phantasmal, Chainsaw Man, Mega. Okay, SpongeBob. Destin Rivals. So that's it. That's the jumbo pack break. It adds up to $160 for all these. Have you changed your stream schedules, or is there still a late night stream? No, there's no late night stream. Late night stream is dead. We're not doing those. Here we are. What I know about this evening stream is I think there's still a lot of people at work in California. And the closer we get to 7 p.m. where I live, the closer we get to go time. People start piling in around 7 and the orders actually jump. So even if we're a little slow right now, I notice the stream gets heavier later as we go. Fortnite pack. That's right. No more Fortnite. We have no orders in the queue. Now's a great time to have me do an unusual task. That means I could be paid to do a bag sort or 10 for 10 card grading. You could request to donate a card to the Battle Gym deck. You could request to donate cards to get into the new trade break. Now's a good time to do that. In the meantime, what do I want to do? Let me take a look around. I want to show you guys some stuff maybe. Let's price these up actually. So is this item really on eBay? I don't even know if it's truly on eBay. That's a nice Arbok. Let's talk about something interesting. Yeah, when there's no orders in the queue, I tend to ramble on a little more. I guess there were 2 notable things in the news today. In a meeting with a lot of oil executives, Trump basically said that Denmark's going to sell us Greenland, or we're just going to go take it. So that was interesting. So he's sounding a lot like he's ready to use the military to just go take Greenland. All right, let's go see this. All right, we're going to go under active, and we're going to go look up Arbok. So this item is not listed on eBay. I'm wrong about that. Okay, good. I missed that. It was basically breaking news. It was only about an hour ago. The other item is the body camera footage of the police officer, the ICE officer who shot the lady. The body cam footage came out, and it does make him look a little more like he wasn't just trying to kill a lady. It does make it look like he got ran over somewhat, and so I don't know. Actually, I'm wondering how it worked. We might not understand what happened. Like, was he the one that shot, or did a different officer shoot? Like, it's starting to look almost like he wasn't the one who shot. One officer got ran over, and maybe another one shot the lady. I don't know how it worked out. But the footage came out, and it really looks like he gets knocked off his feet. That's how it looks. I don't know if I understood it all. Yeah, he looked a little bit like he got knocked off his feet, which I suppose in court will probably help him somewhat. I think the body cam footage is going to be helpful for him in court. That's what it looked like. He was the one who shot. Okay, yeah, I don't know. He must have been slick with it or something, because it looked like he got knocked over somewhat. We must have watched different videos, because it shows he is 100% in the wrong. She was smiling and telling them there's no issue. He was the one who shot. He was recording on his phone. It was not at all touched by the car. So it's up on the internet, the officer's body cam footage. Like I've said before, I'm not taking a very strong position on any of it, but they released body cam footage that, in my opinion, is going to make it easier, not harder, for him in court. So that's just the way it appeared. Keep in mind, when I watched the original footage, my original opinion is that it looks an awful lot like police officer, what do they call it? Excessive force, that's the word. So I watched the original videos, and from my perspective, it looked a lot like excessive force. But I'm just saying, I watched the body cam footage, and it looks like it's going to help him, not the prosecution. So I'm trying to have kind of an unbiased opinion on what I think will happen, like as if you were placing a bet. All right, so these are for sale, and I think these have gone up in value. Do you have any graded packs? Do I have any graded packs? Yes, and maybe I should sell some, actually. You know, we're at a point where I actually... So here are my official opinions on my own collection. I think I have too much, and it actually makes me nervous. I have so many cards, I can't keep track of it all, and it's kind of making me a little harebrained. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be buying an additional security vault, and yeah, I'm just going from there. A lot of YouTube attorneys have said he was in the wrong. He had motives to shoot. They're trained to not put themselves in front of the car and avoid shooting. Plus, the first officer was the aggregator. So, like I said, I'm not going to take a very strong position on the subject. And I really don't mind hearing your guys' opinion on what you think happened or how you think it's going to play out. It is. All right, we got Arbok. Here's Jigglypuff. Here's a Mew. All right, very nice. So I'm going to warn you, you might be sticker shocked with these, because when I look at what's for sale on the internet, it's not a lot of them. But yeah, what she did was dumb. She didn't deserve to get headshotted. I think a lot of people feel it's something like that. A lot of people feel like she shouldn't have been Oh, what's this? Hold on, wait, I got to ship these items. Okay, hold on. So I don't think Alexis is here yet. Oh, yeah, those just, so they were bought by two different guys, too. That sucks. I wish it wasn't two separate guys who bought these. Okay, well, all right. It's just how it is. They're buying this item that would have been better to combine ship, but they each bought one. And got a job. The agent was involved in an accident similar before. So I think I heard about that. I heard he got, like, ran over and dragged or something. And maybe this time he's like, I heard he got dragged or something, like 30 feet. Or I don't know how far it was. It's one of those things, you know. Okay. Bro, read my message. All right, Davey, let's see what your message is. Give me a second here, Davey. How much to sort my box out and separate my hits from the rest of the garbage and get me a cheaper package for postal service? My guy. Hey, what's up, Davey? So, if you can tell me what the name of your bag is, I'll go look that up and give you kind of a estimate if you have a whole ton of stuff. Sounds like you said you had a box, so I'm betting there's a hefty number of bags to sort. Okay, this is going to say Oshi on it. Oshi. And this is going to say Oshi. Okay, so I believe Miss Alexis will be on the way today. Your Rayquaza collection is insane. Not really. I didn't focus on Rayquazas. I think Mike's side posted me showing off some Rayquazas earlier. Was there ever a point where you almost went bankrupt? No, not really. However, I have spent all my money until I have none left before. That's not the same as going bankrupt, though. So, like, I have no credit card debt. All right, let's see. All right. Oof. Let me see this. Oops. All right. Very nice, very nice. And we're going to hit refresh. You're welcome. Thank you for everything. Check your email. I have to fix my account. Please hold the slab for Tammy. I can hold the slab for Tammy. Here, I'll put it down here with the Darkness Ablaze box. So if you ever hear me going, where the heck did I put that? Try to remind me that it was there. Yeah, sorry you're having a little bit of trouble with your PayPal account. He was saying that, he was saying that PayPal flagged it for fraud. So he's going to go work on that. I'm Dave O'Callahan. It's Dave. Hey, what's up, Dave? Whoa, you got an old box, Dave. So, Dave, I recommend just shipping that box no matter what. But if you really want to keep it over here, you can do that, but it'll cost you $5 probably. Because this box is in the no-no spot. How old are these bags? Oh, no, they're good. That says 825 on it. You're good. I think I was just finding room for it somewhere. All right, Dave, what you got in here, huh? It's Dave the man. Send me maybe like $5 for sorting these, Dave. How about that? Let's get it going. You're not in the no-no spot. I take it back. I think I ran out of room is what really happened. Okay, we got these ugly guys. Would I grade these? I would not, but you might want to. Clay doll's nice. Clay doll's actually kind of a hit, but not a super valuable hit. Okay, so here's Clay doll. You got some hollows here going on. My PayPal is frozen since it has no cash in it. No! Yeah, that'll do it. No cash. Yeah. Just sell me your Pokemon cards, Alex. $50. Yeah. I can't remember if you had anything. Okay. This is for our best friend, Dave. Dave, where would I be without you? Where would I be without you? Here's Dave with a whole bunch of hollows. Okay, you got some hollows in here. If you ever don't want these, let me know. I'm open to a trade on those. We have the trade slab. You can trade these toward the trade slab. So far, that's going to be your junk. Now, you got Gossifleur. You got some more hollows here. So these are Pokey hollows. No sell, I only buy. What? In the body cam footage, you can hear the Ice Agent say, yippee-ki-yay, mother F. Whoa, I did not hear that part. So here's some of these. Junk, 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 junk. So I consider these all junk. Okay. Yeah, that's not going to help him in the court of law. Here's some bad gum. Can I just throw this away? I don't even want to throw it away without it being fully sealed. There we go. All right. Okay. Very good. Was it him saying it or was it a guy next to him? It's all for sale except my video game collection. All right, so here we have this. Last bag, Mr. Dave, unless you got a bag on the table somewhere, like if you got a bag up in the old box. Don't slide. Here we have a couple Star Wars. So those are all sort of gradable. You'd have to go through them one by one to decide if you want to grade them, but lots of that is just kind of considered bulk, right? Because we would have already pulled out any hollow Star Wars cards. He did not say that. I am making a bad joke, says Mike Side. Oh, I'm sorry. I took it seriously. Here we go. Here's Howlucha. These are nice. These are nice. This is nice. You got some nice ones here. Even the Rocket Admin is nice. Okay, this seems to be a very old bag. Here's Dark Gloom, Mega Steelix. These are all good. Groudon, Pikachu, Flaffy, Gyarados. It looks like we might have already isolated these to the side. Poliwhirl. Did you have me sign this? That's so funny, dude. All right, Mewtwo, Pikachu, Claydol, a bunch of Claydolls. This appears to be a hit bag, so you already owned a hit bag from the looks of it. Mario Hollow. This is where all your good stuff's been hiding. I don't think I'd grade all of this stuff. Like, I wouldn't grade these. Donkey Kong is a smash. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Okay, maybe not 100% of it is gradable. You sent me $5 for this little sorting, Mr. O'Callahan. I'll give you a cheap sorting here. That's cute. Star Wars. Maybe I ought to get more of this white Star Wars. It's not so bad, is it? It's kind of nice. Okay, we got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. There's a little... Ah, there we go. That's an actual hit. See how it's rainbow? Okay, some empty sleeves. All right. So, Mr. Dave, you got a little bit of this, a little bit of that, Dave. This over here is generally junk. You can even trade this in for spots in the trade slab if you don't like all this junk. These are hollows. These are also tradable for spots in the trade slab. Trade slabs are a new thing. Now, here are your cards. I sent the email. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Will Oglesby. We'll take care of you now, okay? So you're going to be taken care of. So you got all your nice cards in a row. Set that there on the back. Lots of 25th celebration cards, a little bit of XY stuff too. All this is worth looking into for potential grades. I wouldn't grade these. I don't think they're going to grade 10 anyways. But these are nice to check for. All right, there you have it. Thank you so much. This is Mr. O'Callahan. Now, this baggie says 123. This is some very old stuff. How'd you get away with keeping all this stuff over here for years? This has got to ship out or be renewed. Oh, you're international. Is that it? I think he's international. Is that it? Dave O'Callahan? I'm trying to remember. Is he international? Okay, there it is. 1, 2. Do you have any ETBs for sale? I'm starting a sealed ETB collection. Not really. I'm not a huge ETB guy. Don't like them. Thank you, Dave O'Callahan. Was he here? Did he watch it? Is he happy? I hope he's happy. Oh, yeah, he did send in. Thank you so much, Mr. Dave. I'll keep these a little closer nearby now. All right, I'm sorry. These don't have prices on them. They need to come down. Kind of paused for a second there. Get a little rotation going on these. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Gengar. Yeah, it's only the daily release video from his POV. Mister, you ever watch the old Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm afraid not. All right. It says I'm in live chat. So weird. I feel like I can't see all your messages. So, thank you for your Monster Hunter videos during World's Run. Oh, yeah. Maybe that's why I recognize your name, Will Oglesby. I watched every video you made and hunted a couple monsters with you on your stream. I knew I recognized your name, Will Oglesby. Let's see. I submitted payment to you a couple months ago for some 151, but you were out at the time, and I kept forgetting to check in. My apologies. I have 2 emails it could be under. Okay, so all I got to do is run these emails through PayPal and try to find that payment. Give me a second here. Let me go ahead and grab your email. Will, I was just checking out the old TheCardconomist YouTube channel, and it's like down -76 subscribers, and it only earned like $60 in ad revenue. And I was like sad about it, dude. I miss it. I 100% miss just waking up, playing some video games, and that was it. That was my whole day. Play some video games, maybe edit a nice video. I miss that. That was a whole different lifestyle. Maybe we'll go back to it one day. Right now, I'm a little too good at this. Okay, so the productions email didn't work. Let's try this other one. We'll try the Oglesby email. Probably be under this one then, huh? I couldn't find any transactions under either of those. Maybe you sent a ZELLE. Let me check ZELLE, maybe. Okay, so when I search ZELLE, it just brings up the email you just sent me. What other possibilities? Maybe you sent it via CASHAPP? So maybe you sent it via CASHAPP. We're going to check that too. But okay, so you did not send any money through ZELLE. So you didn't send through PayPal. You did not send through ZELLE. We're going to check CASHAPP and VENMO now. Maybe you thought you sent me money. Can you locate the payment on your side and cancel the payment maybe? Or like try to message me? So that's another option. Let's try looking up Will Oglesby. Oh, it says here we got an order from you a full year ago. 2 packs of Pokemon 151. Will Oglesby, December 2024. That's a long time ago. That's a year ago. Let's see. So that could be why PayPal wasn't finding it. With PayPal, after a full year, it just kind of put your stuff into an archive. So I was able to find an order from you on PayPal from over a year ago. So that is what I found. Maybe that's what you're referring to. The only problem for you is that is not a couple months ago. That is a really long time ago. I can go looking for a Will Oglesby bag. Yeah, so there's nothing through ZELLE. So my bet is that's what you're referring to. You're referring to that. And the problem is, with it being over a year long, it might have been abandoned. So let's say I received that payment, and suppose that I actually serviced it, because that's probably what happened. I probably did service it. I probably saw the order, and I probably serviced it. But if I did that, and it's a year later, and you haven't shipped it out, it's probably gone now. We're going to look for it, okay? Oops. Mister, I sent for that $8 Gengar for a givey. $8 Gengar. You got it, man. He's a good giveaway slab. Will Sharp, Zadrian, Wilder Cardona. Checking up box number 1. Box number 2. Sorry, Mr. Will Oglesby. Yeah, it's been a little while. Let's see. Zach Wozniak. He's got a bag that's super abandoned from 724, so maybe there's still hope for you. Zachary, William Wafter, William Henry, Yoland, Zach. All right. So I do not see a Will Oglesby bag. Will, I don't know what to do here, Will. It's a very, very, very old order. So I don't know if I serviced it. I don't know if I missed it. I don't know if I serviced it and then your bag was snatched because it was over a year old. So I don't actually know what happened to it. I didn't see these slabs in my box, and I have 5, bro. Are they there? Dave O'Callahan. So, Dave, they would not be stored. They would not be stored in your box. They'd be stored in the slab area. Dave, I can't remember. Are you actually international? Let me see. Yes, you're international. I'll go check for you right now, Mr. Dave. Give me a second, everybody. I'm going to run downstairs. I'll be back. Actually, since I'm running down there, let me get these labels to Miss Alexis now. Here you go. I'll take these with me. All right, I'll be back. Woo! All right, Dave. Well, I got those boxes to Alexis. This is the only slab I found. Look, it's in John's handwriting. I better fix that. Tell me a little bit about the other slabs, okay? We may need to hunt them down. I'm gonna say Dave. O. Cal. La. Han. I'm gonna write 126 international on it. There it is. Ooh. I don't know what your other slabs would have been, but it is possible, you know. You had bags that said 123. That was 3 years ago now. It's possible your slabs could have gotten mixed in with abandoned slabs. Now, I suppose if that happened, the nicest thing to do would be to hunt those slabs back down for you and maybe buy them back, okay? But I don't know what you had. So help me out with that, okay? Also, if you're international and you want to leave your stuff over here for a really long time, maybe like 3 years, we're going to have to create a system where every time you get a slab, I write on the back of your slab, international or something. So that's where we're at, Mr. Dave. You can contact me in email if you want to help me out. There's my email. You can hunt down what's what. My biggest concern is if they were like TCC grades. I wouldn't remember what those grades are. It is. All right. So work with me on that. I'll work with you. I'll help you out. Brian. He says, give away that tag Gengar. Ooh, tag Gengar. Where is that? Oh, right. I just put it to the side, didn't I? Yeah, here it is. Give away. Work with me, Mr. Dave. I think your stuff has been over here for so long that it's becoming a liability to keep it here. There it is. It's over here a really long time. I didn't touch your bags, but I might not have known on your slabs that I'm not allowed to touch them. And they might have been like, you know, 2 years old is a lot. We're going to say Brian. Bri. Okay, this is the new giveaway. This cute little Gengar. Let me set this up. When you told me you had 5 slabs, I was like, oh no. That's immediately how I felt about it. Because, you know, if you got bags that say 123 on it or whatever they said, it's like, that's a pretty old bag. You had slabs too. That's not a good situation. All right. So Brian is the new giveaway keyword. Yeah, if you're international and you want to stay over here longer than a year, make sure that I write international on the back of your slabs, or that after a year, come into the stream, update your purchases, right? You got to update your bags, and when you update them, tell me to update your slabs too. All right. It's possible they got grabbed and treated like abandoned slabs. Okay, so what do we got? We got nothing. What do we got over here? Nothing. We're a little slow. This is not surprising because this stream's taking place only like 3 hours after the end of the morning time stream. The morning time stream ran late, and we got a lot of sales in the morning time stream. It kind of felt like everybody had already spent their money. So we have to get new people in here. Did Mr. ever move? No. We're still in Camdenton, Missouri. It's nice out here. Here's Nintendo Mario. We were really getting close to moving to Tennessee, and at the last minute, we decided not to because I found out Tennessee does not have casinos and does not allow gambling. And I was like, ooh, I don't like that. Why? Because we're kind of like a mystery box channel. So that doesn't mean they would ever give us any trouble, but maybe. How's the Japanese pack break going? This is the new pack split. That's Jim Japanese. It's great. You have a chance for Misty's Tears, which sells for a lot of money now. It's a common card, and it sells for a lot of money in a 10. Let's look it up. PSA 10, Misty's Tears. Japanese. Okay, we're gonna check last sold. You're gonna be shocked and amazed. Ready? All right, so we're gonna sort by ended recently. All right, so check this out. $1,000, $1,500, $840. Here's a. Oh, that's like that's not PSA. Still sold for $544. $1,000, $940. This is the Hanada City Gym one. 1,050, 900. So Misty's Tears is big business. And what is so interesting about that, it's just a common card. It's just a common trainer. You can pull it out of every pack if you're lucky. Okay, but realistically, it's not in every pack. It's in every couple packs. That could have Misty's Tears in it right now. And if it does, it's an amazing booster pack because it'll still have a holographic card in it too. So one guy will get the Misty's Tear and another guy will get whatever the holographic is. This is a heavy pack, okay? This pack is heavy. It has a holo in it. $47 buy-in, 10 out of 10. You get one card each. And it's been pretty popular. We ran this one a couple times. I just think it's a really good break. That's the only reason. Okay, I hope you guys consider that one. It's a great, great pack split. People love seeing the old vintage get opened. I have 2 boxes, bro. You showed me them last order. You have a Star Wars booty card and a Darth Vader plus a cheap PSA 9, and I think a Mario card as well, mate. I've shipped with you once before. Okay, so you think you have another box then? Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. Caleb. Let me check over here. You may have 2 boxes, so just give me a minute. Might be time to do a round of shipping, you know. Isai, Omar Batui. Let me sit down. Tell me a little bit about this box you've got with me. Was it an actual ETB box, do you know? Chandelier, NHCC. I'm looking around for it, okay? Well, let me check up here real fast. No, you're not in here. So you're saying that you've got another box and I'm not keeping them together, huh? All right, let me go look for it. I have 2 boxes, bro, and you showed me them last order. You have a Star Wars booty card and Darth Vader plus a cheap PSA Zard, and I think a Mario card as well, mate. I've shipped with you once before. All right. Let me just go looking. Are you talking about the slab? Maybe you're talking about the slabs. That's what you're referring to. Well, let me look over here for a box. Hey, you're not on that shelf. Brett Love. Isai. I got 1 box right here for Caleb Ibarra. I'm sorry, for Dave O'Callahan. And what's this? That's Caleb Ibarra. Okay. Let me check behind the shelf, maybe. In case anything ever gets pushed behind. No, I guess not. All right. Whoa. I'm not seeing it laying around. Am I overflow? Could it have been pushed back somewhere, perhaps? Let's see, what's this? What's behind this? Is there a box back here? Dice. Nope. Okay. I mean, send me an email, okay? You're saying you got another box of cards. That's what you're saying, not the one that I just went through. And then I think you're saying you had a couple slabs. We may have to locate them, okay? Crazy that people hold with you long term, but respect to you for holding cards for people. If not, you've separated my slabs because 4 was there and the football card wasn't, and you've just turned up the footy card. Yeah, so the football card was still there. I don't see any other Dave O'Callahan cards, but contact me. We'll find out what they are. We'll get you taken care of, okay? Let's see. I don't see that in there either. Dave O'Callahan is a D box. I can't look for it for too long. I got to start processing more orders. Darren, Darwin. The slabs go into a individual slab box. They don't go with the bag. They don't go with your bag of ungraded cards. You know what I'm saying? So they don't go with your raw cards. Slabs go in a separated box. All right, Samantha Rodriguez has placed an order for Tag Eevee Promo Star, and Beckett Pikachu McDonald's. It's in the 9s and lower channel. All right, let's go grab that. Step number 1, Miss Samantha, let me go ahead and remove them from the channel. You graded my Darth Vader a 10 and Jabba the Hutt. Okay, get with me and send me an email on that. Tell me what Darth Vader you're talking about, okay? We'll take a look into it, all right? Okay. Might still be here even. What's the longest you held for someone? Could be Dave O'Callahan's right now. Dave, your box and stuff might be the oldest stuff over here. You're kind of supposed to ship within a year. If you're international, you're allowed to keep longer than that. Here's my concern, Dave. My concern is that we did not like update the age of your slabs, and then they were seen as like way past overdue. So that is my concern. But that doesn't mean we can't help you out, okay? So contact me with the email. We'll start figuring it out, okay? All right. So Eevee promo tag and Beckett Pikachu McDonald's. Let's get you one of those. We're going to say Pikachu sold. And then you say tag Eevee. Let's go looking for a tag Eevee. Tag Eevee. Miss Samantha, how are you today? Oh, it's got to be this one. All right. Actually, with the Eevee sold, I can just remove this whole image because all 3 cards from that image are sold. All right, let's go find the Eevee and let's go find the Pikachu. Dave, was those cards graded with TCC grading? It sounds like they might have been TCC graded. Oh, that was easy. So here is the Eevee. And this will be the Pikachu. Oops. That wasn't too bad. Ta-da! Same for all of you guys. Don't leave anything over here for 1 year. You guys would like to ship within 1 year. If you're not going to ship within 1 year, come in and have your bag updated for $5 and tell me that you have slabs, and we'll update the slabs as well. Okay? Or just ship them out. One or the other. There it is. It's kind of a risk keeping your stuff here longer than a year. There it is. But it's not supposed to be. I think the problem is Dave probably did not have me update his bags. That's why all his bags had old dates on them. And then if I didn't update the bags, I probably never updated the slabs. That's probably what just happened. Doing great. Getting ready to go to Hawaii, to the Big Island with the family. I'm excited. Oh, very cool. I've been in and out of jail, bro. Sorry. I ordered cards on 6th of August. You showed me those slabs in it. I'm sorry to hear that, Mr. Davey. Yeah, I'll work with you. Let's try to figure something out about that. Actually, so you say you got like a Darth Vader 10? Let's see if I preserve that, actually. I strongly suspect your cards were considered abandoned. What the hell? What are these? These are mega ugly. These should just be sold. Okay, give me a second here. Let me check this box real fast. See if you had a Darth Vader in there that I can find. Darth Vader, you say? I got a Boba Fett, but I bought that for $200. Yeah, I'm not seeing what you're describing. Dave O'Callahan. Dave, there's another place I can look downstairs for your cards. It's a place where CardConomist slabs go while they're waiting to be picked up. And it's possible it's sitting there. I would have to go down there and check that as well, okay? There we go. I suspect they might not be there, though. Team Rocket and Darth Vader collab. You graded my Darth Vader a 10. Do you remember what Darth Vader it was? I feel like I vaguely know what you're talking about. All right, let's keep moving, guys. Thank you, Miss Samantha. Joshua Ramos, he says, $10 to my slab away. You got it. And a live custom. Joshua Ramos. Go, Josh Ramos. What do we got? This Mimikyu becomes $15. You have $15 left on that Mimikyu. And now you want a live custom. Let's go grab it. Darth Vader collab. Here it is. Holographic Galaxy Earth Vader. 1, 2, 3. And you think I graded that 10? Here it is. I don't think I would have easily handed a 10 out to a card like that. Here's Umbreon. Very nice. Those Galaxy full arts are very hard to grade 10. Place that there. So does anyone remember me selling that? Like a Vader 10? Yes, bro. It took time to pull it. Fortnite just announced that Charlie Kirk is being added as a playable character. No, that's not. Joshua Ramos. Grabbing all this. Mr. Josh. Joshua Ramos. Did you need a new bag, Josh? Joya, Albrecht. You might need a new bag. So I can run down there one more time. And there's an area where, like, we have stored some Cardconomist graded cards that are still waiting to be picked up. Doesn't really make sense to me that your cards would be there, seeing how that area is for large amounts of them. But I could look just for the exercise, maybe. You guys would have to be alone again. Does anyone remember me pricing up a Cardconomist graded 10 Darth Vader? Does anyone remember that? I don't remember that. Because if I treated it as abandoned, that means I brought it up here to sell it. Mister, I placed an order for earlier for a live custom in a spot in a deck break, and I don't know if it got serviced. Javier, let me hit refresh. Let's take a quick look. Can you tell me when you placed this, Mr. Javier? We are. Let's see. Let's scroll backwards. So we got Ivan Rodriguez. Then we got Joshua Whipple. Half the Typhlosion. So that was from the daytime stream. Todd Peterson, Kevin, Ivan, Javier. So here's an Javier, one live custom, one spot in the deck. Ooh, you know, I don't see your name there. So if your name's not in the deck, maybe not. Let me think. Did the deck go off with Javier Arroyo's name in it? I don't think it did. Here, let's go ahead and take care of you right now. I'll just do it. It was before you started making the third deck. Sounds like it's possible it was missed. I don't remember running around with you in it. Does anyone else remember that? I don't remember that. Here you go. All right, so that's ready to go. Just needs one more person. Let's grab you a live custom, Javier Arroyo. Yes, bro, I took time to pull it. Holographic Galaxy Earth Vader. 1, 2, 3. I feel like that would be a really card to remember me placing up to the table for sale. So if okay, you're getting one Zoroark. So if it got confiscated as like an abandoned card, I feel like we would remember that coming up here for sale. I feel like if you had ran across a 10 Darth Vader, you would have kept that. That's exactly what I'm saying. So like I immediately checked our, you know, TCC graded box for it, and I didn't see it in there either. So maybe what we do next, maybe I run downstairs again and I check in that second location to see if it's there. Because I only found the, in the DA box, I only found that one football card. And it was in John's handwriting, which means it was there for a really long time. Let me go look. I'll go double check. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'll be right back. Whoa, that's loud. So I'm back. I did not find it. That is what has happened. I've not found it. Just looking around for anything else that could be laying around. Whew, you got me running up and down stairs, that's for sure. Oh, that's a Deoxys box. That's weird. All right. Let me try searching Vader. Okay. I want a Disney Cardos Vader in a BGS 10 a while ago. No, I graded that. Okay. Right now, there's no orders in the queue, by the way, guys. So I'll search for Vader. Okay, I don't see it here. Let me check here. Vader. Darth Vader Gym Break. That was on 8/25. So Zachary M. Stekowski was part of a Darth Vader Gym Break. And so is Andrew Martin. So Andrew Martin and Zach were part of a Darth Vader Gym Break. Do they remember it? Oh no, that was you. You were just talking about that. Okay. And then over here, last place it could have sold, Cash App. Let's see. No, this is Alexander Noor asking for grading for Darth Vader. So weird. It could actually still be over here. I thought for a second that maybe it's been sold, but I can't seem to find it. Does this look? No, that doesn't look. All right. So we can keep looking for it. That's probably what we'll do. Based off of the orders, nobody said, hey, I'm buying that Vader. So it could very well be over here somewhere. Just hard to find, maybe. Maybe we... Oh! Look! It was by my shipping area. Oh, it's right here. We found it. Right by my shipping area. You know what was going on? That means at some point, I brought your cards up because I considered them abandoned. And then I must have looked you up. And when I searched your name, I must have discovered that they were not yet expired, and then I left them there. Nice. They're actually, this whole time, sitting right next to my laptop. Look, John's old handwriting still on them. See, that means I never priced them. Let's see what you had, everybody. This is fun. So you got Official Donkey Kong Killer 9, Leia 9, Charizard 9, and Jabba the Hutt 10. Okay, so there was no Vader. There's no Vader at all. See, this is 4 slabs. And then your last slab has to be that football slab. Okay, but you did have this nice Jabba the Butt. There we go, Jabba the Butt. Oh, man, that was tough. I can't believe it was here. I did all that running up and down stairs. Oh, well, it's healthy for me. It was right next to the computer. Yeah, so what happens, Mr. Dave, is we look for abandoned slabs. We actually just did that before this stream. Because sometimes slabs get abandoned real bad. And I have a system where I'm not allowed to actually consider a slab abandoned until I've looked up your name to see when you were last here, what was your last purchase. And I must have seen that you were international. And I said, oh, you can't touch these. And so my system has not failed me. How nice is that? The only thing I didn't do, I didn't send them back down into the shipping area. There we are. They were sitting by the computer. Glad he found them for you. All right. I misremembered. That's okay. It's been like 2 or 3 years. You were in jail. It's very cool, man. Sorry to hear you were in jail, man. You were in and out of jail, huh? All right. There we go. Mr. Dave. Dave, the tough customer. How do I spell your name right? I'm going to start calling you Dave, the tough customer. O'Callahan. Because he's a tough guy. Okay, and this shall say international. So now it shall be in my handwriting, and when we see it in the box, we won't suspect that it's super expired. Anytime I see John's handwriting in the shipping boxes, I go, that's expired. Because John has not been here for like 2 years now. Here it is. Okay. And Mr. Dave. Tell me about life, Mr. Dave. How's life going? I hope life's going well for you. There we go. Just a bit of cannabis cultivation. Ah, man. Nothing cool, you mean? You mean you were like fighting off 5 guys at the same time? Can't tell the girls that. Oh, yeah. Cannabis. Wow, that's so interesting. You know, it's legal here where I'm living now, and so I can just smoke a whole bunch of it if I feel like it. I don't think I'm allowed to sell it, though. I think you have to have, like, a license to sell it. So I'll sell Pokemon. All right, after that order, after we've now taken care of Mr. Dave O'Callahan, I can tell you guys we have no orders in the queue. We're having a slow Friday night. But that's because we had a very busy Friday morning. So I think a lot of our customers have already been here. We're going to stay open, though, for another hour and 30 minutes. We're not closing until we're all the way done with the stream. So let me talk your ear off about some of the cool things we got going on here. Here's the binder break. It's gotten thicker, by the way. Check out all the cards in the binder break. Snivy, Vincent, Teddy Ursa, Gengar, Pikachu, McDonald's, Galarian Moltres, this Glaceon, Chauncey, Bulbasaur, Poker Haunter from Leaf Green, Rocket Eevee, Gengar from Chilling Rain, Poliwhirl Yellow Deck, Moltres, Sexy Girl, Togedemaru, Xerneas, some Halloween cards. Here's a holographic Bulbasaur, Anti-Flosion, Rose, some vintage Merlin stickers, Gossifleur from General Mills, Mew, Crobat, Heatran, gradable Disney Mickey from the 100-year anniversary collection deck, Articuno, Whiscash, some holographic baseball cards. I don't know anything about them. This guy, Android, Fungus, all these guys, Torchic, the Lord of the Rings gentleman, some Topps cards, C-3PO, Kyle Gray, Poker Mario. We got Halo, Caterpie, Poliwag, Ponyta, Nidoran, Beedrill, Victini, Empoleon, Burmy. Here's another poker card. Here's Karuta Mewtwo. Here is a Hello Kitty and a South Park. So it's a really fat deck. We can still add stuff to it if you really want. But I feel like we've reached a point where I'm going to buy this deck back from myself. Like it's got stuff in it worth grading now. Do you still have the Nidoking Slab CGC 10? The break, are you talking about the this guy? Let's see. Yeah, we have a really nice Nidoking right over here. Let me show you. He's the Mega Break. That's called a Mega Break. You can buy directly in for $400, or you can take a spot for $40 and have 1/10/10 odds. That'd be a sublish break, okay? More of a defending the crop in it, bro. Yes, you got to defend the crop in it. All right, let's see. Yeah, we put together another jumbo pack break. And we had some new breaks shown off. You guys might have seen it. We have this vintage Squirtle. We have this beautiful Sylveon. So Sylveon's only $30, and it's a 1 in 7 odds. This is Chinese exclusive artwork, Sylveon. Here's Pikachu, and here is SpongeBob, and here is the trade break. So I've shown all the breaks off a couple times. I think we're getting pretty close to, here's another card that needs to be sold. I think we're getting pretty close to the point where I need to actually start rotating those slabs. It's Friday night. People love the slab rotations. So here's a Ron Weasley. Mister, when you have spare time, can you please label my slabs with international? No rush. Wait until we're getting closer to a year to do that, okay? So let's not do that right now, but maybe in the future we do that automatically. Here it is. Yeah, you're not at any risk. It'll be a long time before you get close to that point. So Ron Weasley, $8. Freaking Ron. We can give away that card now. Let's grab that card. Brian. All right, Brian's got a card for you guys. Let's see who gets it. Cactuar Queen. Number 2. Who wants to be on this? Darren. Thanks, guys. I know it's probably really maybe not as exciting when I was hunting down Dave O'Callahan's slabs, but I'm glad we found them. You know how I am. I go a little crazy when I can't find something. Here's Mike's side. Mike, you made it in. Jack Woodworth wants in, huh? Jack goes in. Here you go, Jack. And so does J-Dog. Here you go, J-Dog. All right, cool. Let's roll the dice. All right, landing on 2. That's Darren. Darren? Darren? Freaking Darren? All right, that's going to say Darren 1.26. Boop-a-doo. I ordered 3 booster boxes of Terra Festival. How do you tell if they're real or fake? I ordered them from TCG Player, and I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, I suppose you have to open them. Yeah, you need to open them. We're looking for another guy to join this 100 start deck with Javier Arroyo. If you didn't know it, the 100 start deck has all these really interesting exclusive alternative arts that you can only pull from the start deck. We just haven't opened that many, so you haven't seen them. Let's get this slab cracked real fast. It says crack and send a PSA. We're going to crack this real fast. Not too fast, because I don't want to destroy it. Crack and send a PSA, it says. All right. Okay. Oh. Tag slabs are pretty hard to open. They prefer to break than to open. They're made out of plastic that's so brittle that it's like glass. So when you apply this to it, it's kind of like thinking you're going to pull glass apart. And that's what makes the tag slab so glossy, in my opinion. Likely the material being very glass-like. Okay. All right. I love this old Pokemon music. What about you guys? Something's still holding on somewhere. All right, let's give it a try. Crack and send to PSA. Hey, what's up, Mr. CS Man? CS Man is hanging out with us in the USA. Yay! Are you ready to steal Greenland with us? If you are in the USA when Trump steals Greenland, you're guilty by association. You realize that, right? All right. That was weird. Look at that. It's sticking to the top rather than the bottom. I sent for that 100 deck battle. All right, the 100 deck battle going off, everybody. Hey, guys. Local expert slab cracker. And when I say cracker, I just mean white guy. Okay. Whoa. I'm going to slide this camera over a little bit. New sick breaks. I shall finish. Here we are. There's a couple new breaks. You could definitely snatch a spot in some of those. Oh, man, this guy's asking to cancel the order, the eBay order. I already printed the label. How annoying! All right. This guy ordered a box on eBay, and I rushed to get his label made, and now he's trying to cancel it. Meow, 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 meow. Hold on, let me jump over to these messages. Please make more one whole box shorts, even if it's just Japanese. Love your channel. Well, this guy's got like 2 separate accounts. All right, we're going to go ahead and cancel these. He wants to cancel his eBay items. I got to tell Alexis not to ship them. I'm going to begin there. I'm going to tell Alexis not to ship. Don't ship the Oshi boxes on your table. He canceled. All right, let me tell him to send in for a cancel. Doo-ba-doo. Old Pokemon music. Old school. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. We have an order from Mr. Arturo for that 100 start deck. How's everyone? The music needs to be faster. Oh my God. That's exactly what I was thinking. Faster music. Hold on. Let me change the music speed. Playback speed's at 1.15. We got to bring it up at least to... come on, let me change it. Oh, weird. It's not letting me change it. Playback speed. Why wouldn't it let me adjust it? It's like broken. Weird. Let me refresh. I want to change the playback speed. Ah, there it goes. Okay, it was like broken or something. Let's change it to 125. Oh, yeah. Now it sounds good. All right, so we have Mr. Arturo Perez for the 100 deck. Let's get it. Mr. My message, please. I just spoke with Chase and PayPal. Oh, okay. Let me read this message. I'm going to hit refresh. That's a break. This is a break. All right. So it says... Oh, my gosh. All right. It sounds really awful there, Mr. Ivan. Yeah, I would just start working on it one piece at a time. Crack your caffeine out, get your juice, your super juice juice, and smack those paperworks real hard in the booty cheeks. All right, this is going to say A. Perez. There it goes. You'll have to explain to them that you are the one who purchases cards, but that... You're not the one who spent that other money, I guess, huh? That's what's going on. So here's Javier. Here's A. Perez. All right, let's get it. You got it, man. I believe in you. There we go. Oh, now I've got another eBay message. My God, dude. So this guy wants to cancel. He's going to say something like, I don't know how to cancel. You're going to have to cancel from your side. Customers got to cancel from their side because it affects the seller. How do you send in a cancel request? If you'd like to send in a cancel request but don't know how, try asking Google AI or ChatGPT on how to do it step by step. Okay. Why would I need to tell them that? Here goes. Only do it if you're going to rip it. We want to see what's inside. Technically, you're allowed to keep the deck if you'd like. You don't have to open it, but I'd prefer it if you do because it's kind of a poopy butt thing to put it into your bag. What a way to respond. Yeah, so they're asking, how do I cancel the item? You think I got that memorized? I don't know what menus you need to pull down. Just go to the eBay orders page and just look for the request cancellation button. If the buyer cancels it, it hurts our buyer account. You get an internal score that hurts you. All right, Mr. Javier, starting with the 90 HP Raticate. A. Perez can beat that pretty fast if he doesn't pull Clam Pearl. Oh, you smash him out of the park. That's Garchomp. Garchomp's going to win this round. Round 2. Okay. Oh, the olive tree, the really strong 310. Only a few cards can beat it. And it's not going to be Togekiss. They're all tied up. Round 3. Oh, no, you're in trouble, Mr. Arturo. He pulls Serena. Somebody come get her. And, oh, no! I'm sorry, Arturo. You get smashed. Javier Arroyo pulls the deck. Can we open it up, Mr. Javier? Let's open it up. Mr. Hold the $8 slab. Money be clear before 12, they said. Oh, nice. Okay. Mr. My message right above, please. How many spots left in the EB1 break? EB1. A lot. But you might want like 1 or 2 spots on there. That's the fun of the break, is taking 1 or 2 spots. So there's 8 people in there. And it goes all the way up to 21. And then it's over. So it's 1 in 21 odds. Now, if you take all these spots, it's like a coin toss. But, you know, It's not a very comfortable coin toss to miss. I'm sorry, Edward. I cannot finish that. Haha. Yeah, I agree. There it is. It could be fun to take like one spot in there and then hope that you snatch it. Javier. Will not hurt you if you put buyer request. Under reason. Yeah, maybe you're right. It's the $8 TCC on the table in front. Oh, this one? You want this one held? I'll hold this for you. Here you go. Open. All right, cool. So let me grab another deck. Let me grab another deck and put it in this baggie. You can just buy this deck for $50. You don't have to split it in half. Here it is. All right, now, ready? The option may not be there anymore since it's marked as shipped. Oh, interesting. Just wondering because it's mine on commission. You have any Dobby the House Elf slabs? Oh, that's a good one. So that's probably what people wait for, are these holographic ones. If you think about it, if they're all holographic, they're probably much heavier. And, wow. Okay, so, Javier, what do we got going on in here? Okay. These are cool because all the common and uncommons become kind of useful. Ready? All right. Oh, so we get some things here. We got, okay, the evolutions. All right. All right. All right. Okay. So those are interesting. Here's Eevee. Triple Eevee, quadruple Eevees, Zangoose, Silly Goose, Drampa, Squawk Ability, and then you get a bunch of potions and stuff. Here's some lilies. Maybe you keep those lilies. And some energy cards. All right. So there you have it. I'm still treating these as bulk, but if you want them, let me know. I suppose if they're hollow, they're technically hollows, aren't they? So I would treat these like they're actually kind of valuable. I don't know. How many of these are out there now? Wow, everything is hollow. Yeah, everything turns hollow. Here we are. Here we are. Yes, I want them. All right, sounds good. We'll put those in your bag. You know, if you see anything interesting in there that you want to donate toward the battle deck, we could probably use 4 holographic energies and a trainer or 2. Just letting that's for everyone to know. You don't have to do that, Mr. Javier. Just letting everybody know. We're building a new battle deck for the gym breaks, which is what you were just in. There's a cute little Eevee. I'm going to leave the Eevees one at a time because I actually really like them. I think these are your actual hits, are the Eevees. Okay, the Eevees. Now, these bad boys, I mean, they're EXs. So I like this guy right here. He's real nice. And the Eevee's cute, but they're just EXs. Damn it. I don't know. Is this an exclusive artwork? Is this Eevee exclusive? Maybe eBay can figure this out really fast. What's this say? Let me go ahead and take a picture of this. All right. Take a picture of that. It is a reprint, actually. It's from the set called Stellar Crown. That's sad. So, you know, I didn't recognize this Eevee. I wish it was a brand new artwork. I hate to know that it's a reprint. Man, these decks are tough, dude. Looks like you need to pull those ARs out of the decks, and they do exist. The ARs are in there. All right. Considering some packs I've seen, that deck's not too bad. Deck number. So we don't show the deck numbers anymore. Somebody revealed that the deck number can tell you what's in the set. So it can be used for searching. So we don't show them. We don't want any searching, I suppose. All right. We're going to say Mr. Javier. Very cool, man. If I were you, I'd probably consider grading those Eevees. I don't know about the EXs. Maybe the Umbreon? There we go. Very nice. Scooby-Doo. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to hit save on that. Skibby Buzz. Thank you so much, Mr. Arturo. Here's Will Sharp, 10 Destined Rivals. What? Oh, man, I love this set. I'm so glad I get to open it. So 5 of these. Let me go grab some more. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. We're getting some Destined Rivals. Almost time to take that Christmas tree down. We still got our Christmas tree up. There we are. We wait for it to run out of water. Okay, so I brought a whole bunch of these into the room, actually. Second there. All right. All right, snipping through that. Okay. There you have it. That's going to be a total of 10 packs for Will Sharp. Thanks, Will. 10 packs of Destined Rivals. Ready? Is there a KABUTO break? No KABUTO break. I was just showing off a expensive KABUTO slab. Since now I'm the KABUTO king, the real one. Here we are. Because the other guy, I don't know if he has Legendary Collection KABUTO, actually. Here we are. Does anyone know if he does? PSA 10 KABUTO. There we go. And snip this. All right. Very nice. Good. What do we got? Heat Rotom. Here's Yanmega. Ooh. Here's Tarantula. Greedent. We've got Mankey. Turn this down a little bit. Here's Rotom. Look at that Rotom. Beautiful. And Spiritomb Robska. Here's Robska. Annihilate. Crobat. And Hydrapple. Ah, man. I don't know, Will. Take another shot, Will. No crazy ones popping out in this round. Thank you so much, man. No Charizards. No Mewtwo's popping out in this round. Mewtwo, Houndoom, Blaziken. What else is really good in this set? Cynthia's Garchomp's really good. We like Cynthia's Garchomp. No Greenland. The USA needs Greenland. Okay. It has to have it. All right. Popping these over here. So we've been running the stream on the new iPhone. How does the quality look? Does it look nice? Okay. I thought he was the Poker King. I definitely have the most Poker Charizards of anyone. I suspect. Even if you showed up one day with a bunch of them, I would still have more because I have a bunch of them ungraded. So I'm sitting on a pile of ungraded ones. There we go. Not a big pile, though. But a couple of them. Will Sharp. Damn, Will, that's a lot of hollows. If you ever want to trade them, let me know, okay? Oh, I can smell the chemicals. My wife's been cleaning out there. She's cleaning up her bathroom. Gary the Snail. Mr. Krabs. That's an Eevee with no price tag on it. That's a break for Ancient Origins. How about a different card? How about Cleavor? He's about to cleave. Here's Dragapult. And here's Team Star Grunt. We're going to take a picture of this and get these off the table. We're getting ready, guys. We're getting close. Almost time for a massive slab rotation. All right, let's see. All slabs. Okay. Take a picture. Thank you. We got to put these away now. Gary's G. Mr. Krabs is an M. Cleaver is a K. Dragapult. Team Star Grunt is a T. So these will go in here. You can keep your Charizard poker cards. I just want the Houndour ones. Nice. Houndour is cool, man. I like a Houndour. I got a couple of those myself that I really like. Adam Pashush, what's up, man? Hey, mister, this is an $8 credit for Ivan. That's so nice. All right. Here it is, $8 credit for Ivan. Actually, he had 2 different cards. Did he want to spend it on the other one? Which one did he want to spend it on? Oh, the other one's 18. Okay, so it's definitely this one. We're going to say 2. Ivan Rodriguez from Adam Pashuis. All right, take care of yourself there, Mr. Ivan. We are. Yeah, get all that paperwork done, okay? If there's some paperwork, get that done right away. There you go. Maractus is such an underrated Pokemon. Jumbo card still going? Yes, sir. The jumbo card's still going. Here it is. As you recall, two people, not one, but 2 people pulled out of here to get into that Charizard break that was flying off the table. This now has 4 people total in it, so it's got a little ways to go. It's not halfway done, but it's pretty close to halfway done. So that is the Jumbo Mewtwo slab break. Pretty cool, huh? Let's get this rotating over here. Here is Raikou. He's good. Naruto. Broken Promise. Oh, it's broken. Broken like my pee-pee. Here's Clefairy for 40 bucks. Here's Piplup for 75 bucks. Here's Mega Swampert for 65 bucks, but he's a 9. Here's a Whooper. And here's Voltorb. And High Class Gengar. Look at that, everybody. How nice. Okay, let me take a picture of this real fast. Okay. We're pulling these down. We're going to get some slabs rotating here, guys. Raikou's an R. Clefairy's a C. Piplup's a P. Paldean Whooper is a W. Gengar's a G. Okay. Okay. What do we have here? We got this Moltres. He's nice. Meowth is nice. 30 bucks for that Meowth. Here's the bounty. If you pull a hit, tell me to place you into the bounty. Here's Meowth. And here's Glaceon. Cool. Whooper needs a price. Wait, Whooper didn't have a price on it? Oh no, where'd he go? Oh, Whooper never got priced. Hold on, let me get this, William Wafter. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Paldean Whooper. He's a cute Pokemon, you know. We have the Japanese version of the card. Ooh, Japanese. So here he is. He looks like he's going to be about $60-something. 62 maybe? Wow, that's not like super cheap. But that's actually coming from Triplet Beat, which is now in its 3rd year. 3 years, guys. How's this even possible? Time's just flying, man. How you guys doing this fine Friday night? Hope you guys are having a nice Friday night. There we go. If you're not sure what you want, by the way, take a look at the Poke Shuffles and the live customs. A lot of Poke Shuffles and a lot of live customs. Cool stuff in there. Paldean Whooper and Glaceon. Glaceon will go in here. Palday and Whooper shall go in here, including stickers and niche card. We have a binder with every single Whooper and Whooper appearance. Oh, very cool, man. Big Whooper fan, huh? Slitherwing. All right, here goes, guys. So, let me check the queue before we keep going. Let me hit refresh on this. Let me hit refresh on this. And let me hit refresh on this. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo. No orders in the queue. I guess a little slow this Friday, huh? A little slow. We're in between sets right now. Let's go ahead and grab all these slabs now. This is the fun part. So this is the rotation. What we do is we take all these slabs and we start loading them up down there. And the all slabs channel is going to be deleted in a minute. Last chance to grab something from it. Okay. Lots of slabs in here, tons of them, hundreds of them. Oops. If you guys are looking to open up a good Pokemon product, we still got the 100 start deck. You can buy it outright for $50. I think we just sold another one of these tonight. We opened it a second ago. $100 $50 to buy a Pokemon start deck, or you can join a gym break if you want to risk it for the biscuit. Those 100 start decks come with exclusive ARs that are not found in any other Japanese set. It's exclusive just to the 100 start deck. We saw one earlier today. We sold a bunch of these today. I think we sold like 6 of them in the daytime stream, and we just sold like 2 so far in the nighttime stream. Okay, putting this here. Oh my God, that's a lot of slabs. I didn't realize we had so many slabs, guys. We still got a giveaway running, right? What's the giveaway right now? It's the TCC giveaway, right? Trade, here it is. Do I have it set up? Let me hit refresh on this. No, okay, we didn't have it set up. Hold on, TCC. We had just given away a slab with Brian's name on it, and now we're giving this one away, okay? So we have a nice slab giveaway for those who want to get a free slab. I know you guys find that fun. Jumbo card's still going. I'd love to know what you guys think is the most interesting break on the table right now. Put all these down here. Okay, we'll put all these in here. And by the way, let's jump over here for a second. Case sensitive? I actually don't know. That is a fantastic question. I'm back. You should be clear with 1 hour, they say. Nice. All right. I'm glad to hear that. All right, we'll pop this over here. Whoa. So I'm grabbing all of the slabs in the A to G box, and they're about to rotate, all the AG slabs. And it feels like there's hundreds of them. Not hundreds, maybe hundreds. At least over 100. So you're going to see a lot of variety up here, guys. A lot of cool stuff to look at. In fact, the box is empty now. Haha. All right, let's see what's going on with these. Okay, let's take a look and see the last time that the last time this was updated. We're going up to the top of the All Slabs channel, 11/25. So it was last updated. Oh, I'm sorry, 11/18/25. So it's been almost 2 months. So it's been a 2 month. I can't speak. 2 month rotation. We're going to duplicate this channel called the All Slabs channel. So the channel has been recreated. We're going to bring it up here. Oops. We're going to bring it back up here. All right. So there it is. We're going to delete the old one, say goodbye to the old channel. Oh my God, it's gone. All right. So now you cannot shop in the All Slabs channel anymore. You can still shop in the pricey channel. You can shop in the Nines channel, but the All Slabs channel is reset. And now we get to start taking pictures once again. Let's see. There it is, All Slabs. Glad you were able to get that worked out, Ivan. So here it goes. You get to see a whole bunch of slabs really rapidly. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it so much. Hack my account. Here's Charmeleon. He's a good one, huh? Whoa. That's a serious one. We're going to take another look at this Flareon right now. Let's take a look at him. He might have gone up. He might have gone down. Let's find out. Flareon. Poker playing cards. We want the cheapest one, of course. All right, so this is actually the vintage Flareon. There's one in Canada and Japan. You probably don't want those two because you will have to pay to ship those two. And I just love the price on this card, only $150. So his price has not changed, and he's ready to go. He's so good. I'm putting him up into the live customs. He's gone. I like him. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 spots, and he's in. All right, let's grab a couple of these. 1, 2, 3. All right, a couple of those. All right. Sorry to hear about all that. Doo-be-doo. Hey, it's Tammy. What's up, Tammy? How's life going, Tammy? Give us the Tammy update. What's good with Tammy? Just hanging around. This is going to say number 136 Flareon. Red. And it's going to say P10. All right. There it is. You want to pull that right there, guys. Out of these live custies. Going broke. No, Tammy. All right. All right. Set that there. I think we're all going broke, Tammy. There's something about collecting Pokemon cards that costs a lot of money. Ooh. So that Flareon was considered top tier. Say refresh. What do we have here? We have an order from Aaron Rodriguez. He says, Mr. 6 goes to the past. Send an extra $10 to sort my bag. Not sure if you remember, but I have too many cards, and can you just get rid of anything that has no value? I'll donate them to the channel. All right, 6, Ghost of the Past. You got it, man. Ghosts of the present. Ghosts of Christmas morning. Here goes, guys. We have an order, and it's a double order. First, we need to open some of these, and then we need to open up his baggies. You ready? Ghost of the Past has been a big seller for a while. People love this set. We're looking for Blue Eyes, Purple Dragon, and Dark Magician, sometimes known as Will. Okay. Come on, Ghost Rare. Ghost Rares are hard to pull, man. Lots of fresh slabs up on the table now. We have reset the All Slabs channel, and we are in a big rotation. All right. So these two shall go off to the baggie. There's my Yu-Gi-Oh box. Got this little Yu-Gi-Oh baggie. All right. Oh. All right, your future is in here, not your past. Not your best. Let's see what we got. One large snip and another large snip. Good. Cold. Cold. Now, you said donate anything that had no value. Does that include these hollows? Most people donate their Ghost of the Past hollows if they do not pull an actual ghost rare. Is that what you would like? Ghost rares, are they, or ghost of the past hollows, are they available as a junk card? Let me know. That was a cold round. Ah, yes. Old familiar pain. Aaron Rodriguez. He wants a major bag sort. Yes, mister, donate those hollows. Okay, so you actually have tons of those hollows. See, they're all over the place. So those are Yu-Gi-Oh! Hollows. Now, these are Pokemon hollows. They have a little bit of value. You can actually trade those in toward the trade slab if you'd like. But these Yu-Gi-Oh! Hollows, I'm not interested in. There's just too many of them. And nobody ever does anything with Yu-Gi-Oh! Hollows. There they all are. Okay. All right. Now, in your baggie, I consider these GXs to be in the same level as hollows. Whoa. I didn't know you had that. That's cool. Here comes Team Rocket is good. Eevee's good. War Turtle's good. Okay. Here's some reverse hollows. Here's some reverse hollows. Here's a Master Ball Gengar. That's good. That's a hit. Okay. You're going to end up having a lot of hollows. I can already feel it. Okay. Bunch of hollows here. Good. Here's a little Master Ball hollow. Some more of these. Oh, baby. You got a Charizard? You just got Charizard hanging out in your bag? Oh, my God, dude. That's sick. There's a little Charmander. Now, this EX is good. Charizard EX is good. Here's another Charizard. How many Charizards you got in here? Oh, my. I'm going to have to insure your cards. Lots and lots and lots of Yu-Gi-Oh! Hollows. Here's Rare Fish, Fossil Fusion, some EXs, some more Poke Hollows. Okay, Kangaskhan, the Agent of Mystery. Okay, here's an AR. Okay, hollow, 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 hollow. Technically, this is a hit. Doesn't feel like it, does it? Emolga, Master Ball. All right, we got a War Turtle. All right, Wigglytuff. Give me a second here. Scooby Buns, Scooby Buns. Armed Ninja, Two-Pronged Attack, Celtic Guardian. Those appear to be a different Yu-Gi-Oh! Set called Blue Eyes White the Wagon. Here we have even more of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Hollows. Unbelievable. So what's crazy is just how full all these low-level cards can make your bag. Can't tell what set this is. Oh, yeah, it says Ghost of the Past. Okay, it says on the card. So you even got some One Piece going on in here. Cool, man. We're doing a bag sort here, guys. Big bag sort. Look at this pricey bag sort. Here is some One Piece hollows. They're in the same category as the Yu-Gi-Oh! Hollows in my book. I don't even trade for them. We got tons of donations of those. Monkey Dory's technically a hit. Okay. SRs, we treat those like hits. This is a Dawn card. Kaido! Okay, Kaido Dawn card. Okay. All right, nothing crazy in here. Okay, all right. We got this guy with the nose. Hoback, whatever his name is, Arlong. I'm getting better with the One Piece, by the way. I'm starting to memorize all their names. I watched a 2-hour-long video of the entire One Piece story. And, of course, it's too much information. I can't remember all of it. But, like, for example, I know this guy is a bad guy. I didn't know that before. Yeah, he's a bad guy. There we go. Okay. His name's, like, Enel or something. Okay, some more hollows, more hollows. Don Flamingo. He's a bad guy. He has like a lieutenant who turns people into toys. And he's just an overall bad dude. So that was box number 1. Here's what you end up with. That's what it looks like, okay? One Piece hollows, Yu-Gi-Oh! Hollows, Pokemon hollows, good stuff. That's what you got in round 1. You say, that's a big bag sort. Normally it's $3 per bag, so we're doing a little favor for you, doing a whole bunch of them. But there you go. Your good stuff's in here. concentrated down like gold. See, we've taken out the dirt and the rubble. Wow, that's pretty good. You might want to pre-grade on some of these Charizards. Master Ball Gengar's a pre-grade, and this guy's a pre-grade too, probably. Okay. Do I need to be familiar with Chainsaw Man to watch the movie? I would watch the TV show before the movie. That's the order, okay? So watch the TV show. That'll be like, you know, season 1, chapter 1, however you want to think about it. It'll introduce the main character and all of the important characters. Then when you watch the movie, that's like chapter 2, sort of, okay? So that's how it's meant to be viewed. And I really enjoyed Chainsaw as an anime, and I'm not really even an anime watcher. All right, so here you go. So you got a bunch of this stuff. Various hollows, different languages. You can trade these in toward the trade slab if you would like. Okay, or you can keep them, by the way. You don't have to trade these at all. That's Pokemon stuff. It's only 1 season. My collection is cheap. Sheesh, $2. There you go. Now, you said to go ahead and donate all of this crazy Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. That's a lot of crazy Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I will check out the show first. Thanks. Yeah, I can actually recommend Chainsaw Man. I don't watch a lot of anime, but it's certainly enjoyable to watch. I don't know how they make it good. They're very good at the expressions on the characters' faces. I find that really enjoyable. It is. You know, you kind of remember that anime is meant to be sort of like a skill with animating people. You know, animating cartoons. What's the trade? I haven't been in on a while. So the trade slab is for a Hello Kitty, holographic Hello Kitty slab. Okay. All right. Also, what would you like to do with these one-piece hollows here? Back into your box or donated? These cannot be traded. They're just not valuable enough to me. I'm down. Let's do it. So in this case, you're just going to get the whole slab, I think. It is. The Ghost in the Shell anime is a good one to watch. I'll set this here for now, just get it out of the way. Ghost in the Shell, huh? So here's this. If they have no value, let's get rid of the junk one piece. Yeah, so these are just tons and tons of one-piece hollows. I'll just stack them over here in the bulk. All right, so that's been stacked. Wow, look at that. Beautiful box. He's wanting to trade this in. So this has enough in it. You're just going to get the next trade slab. So this is yours now. Put a nice date on this because it'll show that you're active in 126. And we're going to pick out another trade slab. And I think we're going to give you a spot or two in there too. Okay, we'll go put this in the junk. Now, we'll let this be the next trade slab right here. This is a cute little Flareon. We had it priced at 28. Let's turn it down to 25. We're going to put you in here as well, okay? All right. Okay, let's give you a free spot there. That's pretty good. You got a total of 6 spots, that means. Which I think is probably too much for what you actually gave in terms of Pokemon. But you know what? You're saving me some money getting rid of all that other stuff that you just gave up, that Yu-Gi-Oh! Hollows and all that. That took off like a pound or two from your shipping. And I got to say, I love it when people do that. Now, we're not done, actually. He's still got a bunch more stuff, guys. So Aaron Rodriguez. Yes, he's been around. Some Poke Hollows. Ooh, these are nice. Don't underestimate the poker cards, guys. I just sold like a Miltank poker card, 10, and it went for like $160. And it was just Miltank. Now, I pull your SRs out of here, or whatever else we're going to pull. I think that's more than an SR. Here's an SR. Here's an SR. Okay, pull your SRs out of there. How are we sleeving these? Hey, guys, how's it going? Who's having a nice Friday night? How much longer are you going to be live? I'm back to work. I'm on nights. You're on nights. Hey, what's up, man? Maybe we take a quick break from this. What do you think, guys? Take a quick break from sorting this? All right. Give me a second here. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Scoop-a-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, let's take a short break from sorting out these cards, okay? So here's some more of these one pieces. Buy one piece. Here's a few more of these Yu-Gi-Ohs. Buy Yu-Gi-Oh. Pokemon. These can actually be traded. They have a little bit of value. I'll set this like this. Aaron Rodriguez. We still got a lot more for you to take a look into. Because you got this baggie, which looks a lot like a bunch of hollows. This baggie, which looks a lot like a bunch of hollows. This baggie, which looks like a bunch of hollows. And this baggie, which looks like a whole bunch of hollows. You got tons of hollows. Whole boxes of hollows. Okay. He usually goes till 7 p.m. We go a little after 7. Try to squeeze all that in real fast. All right, what we got? Here's an order from our friend Jonathan Lewandowski. 6 Infernos, 6 Phantasmals. Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 of those. Now 6 Infernos as well. The Japanese Inferno. Looks like it's probably Japanese. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, hey, Jonathan Lewandowski, you still here? What's up, man? How's life going? I'm on the can. That's the new trade slab. It's up to 1 out of 5, everybody. It's a nice little Flareon hollow if you want a shot at it. There it is. Jonathan Lewandowski. Where's he at? Is he here? Jonathan, put your phone away. Let's see what other orders we have. Salmon, hit refresh on the website. Just chilling at the ranch for the weekend. Nice, dude. At the ranch? You're making that sound nice. Look at that Charmander there. Isn't that cute? Okay. We got that Hot Dedenne tag team from 2019 on the right side of the table. Great slabs. I mean, those are solid slabs. Dedenne's Sun and Moon era. And it's from the All-Stars collection. And then that's that cute old maid Charmander. All right. All right. What do we got? Code. Also cold. Here's Miss Magus. Not to be confused with Mischievous. Here's Charcodette. Chacodette. Sounds like, here we are. Ooh, Charizard. He sounds French. Chacodette. Sounds like chocolate. All right. Doobie-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Here's Vibrava. Woo! And Sandile Flagon. Here's Lockix. This character right here, this Pokemon, Vibrava, is based off of a real bug, right? Flygon's a dragonfly type. We get tons of dragonflies out here in Lake of the Ozarks. And when they're in that stage, that it's like a pupae stage, they're just everywhere. They like if you're walking, they'll like land on you while you're walking. They're all over the place. They're in the air. Tons and tons of them. But they're good because they eat mosquitoes. So you see them all and you go, oh, good. Please go eat all the mosquitoes. Duraludon's kind of cool. Dugong. Look at that Dugong. I like the Duraludon because he's kind of like a Shinji Kanda artwork. So I actually think that this maybe is valuable, or maybe I'm just overhyping Shinji Kanda. Okay, maybe I'm just doing a little simping. And here's Mega Gengar, the only Mega Gengar in this set. Doesn't really make sense that it's called Phantasmal Flames, as if the Mega Gengar alt-art was meant to be in this set. Don't you think Mega Gengar was meant to be in this set, guys? I think it was. Jonathan Lewandowski, send those orders in, guys. We got an open queue. I'm ready for orders right now. Joey Barton, John Wolf. Where are we hiding you at? Let's grab this box right here. What are your thoughts on the next big set with the Zygarde? I I can honestly say no one has ever bought Zygarde from me with enthusiasm. So I don't know. Mr. Jonathan Lewandowski, if you ever do not want your holographic cards, you can trade this stuff in toward the trade slab. That's why we have a trade slab. Right now it's this cute Tag 10 Flareon. Okay. I'm on the can. How much longer are you going to be live? If they have no value, let's get rid of One Piece. Yeah, they definitely don't have value. Dude, I've had so many people just tell me to take the holos for One Piece. It's the most donated holographic on the table. All right, but you also have this bag. Let's pop these bad boys in here. Ooh. Beautiful. You guys ready for the year 2026? January's flying by. It's already the 9th. It's already over. It's Christmas time again, guys. Merry Christmas. It's a Christmas time of year. Let's rotate these. So we've got this guy for 15 bucks. 15 bucks on that. This is nice. He just got priced. Dark Charmeleon. Very nice. My thoughts as well. We shall see in a month or so. Tons of bags. Hundreds must have bags. Here's Tentacruel 7. It is. I don't know what to price this at. He's a Starburst holo. And those are pretty cool. I'm going to give it the old 35 bucks. Because it's a vintage slab, you know? It's a vintage slab. It's cool. Jonathan Lewandowski, thank you so much. Nathan Gordon, Trump Sound, China, Sylveon Break. You got it, man. So, yes, we have a Sylveon Break. It's an exclusive artwork. You're not going to get this in Japanese or Korean or English ever. This can only be collected in one language, Chinese. Ni hao, shishi. All right. I say we just let China have Taiwan, and then we just take Greenland. And that'll be the thing, you know? That'll be the new thing. Oh, let's go ahead and say 1 out of 7. Now, I don't know how the Taiwanese feel about that. They don't like that. They're like, Okay. Edward Shelton, Semi-Betch, Charizard, and Ninetales to tag 1 box of Mega Dream and ship the rest. Edward Shelton. Edward Shelton. All right, you ready, Edward? You got it, baby. Anything for my best friend. He did it. He said the Trump thing. China. We are. We have to have Greenland. It's for national security. There we go. I think that's actually partially true. I hear you can put like an anti-nuclear defense system in Greenland, and it will intercept missiles faster than if you try to intercept the missiles from the American mainland. So he does kind of have an argument for that. But then the question becomes, why not just let Denmark keep Greenland and just let us build a bunch of, things on top of it? Edward, he's the man with the Pokemons. Oh my gosh, it's Mister. This the guy that posts feed on TikTok? That's me, the one and only. All right, we got a little Zekrom. Rawr. Here's Lucario. The new trade slab is a Tag 10 Flareon if you wanted to send your holos away toward the trade slab. Here's Obstagoon. Here's Scrafty. Crafty. Budu. Why don't you just bud out? So we got Obstagoon and we got Budu for our 2 of the ARs. We get 1 more AR in this box. Hopefully Psyduck maybe? You can start an OF, feeding Pokemon. Okay, we got Trevenant. Okay, hopefully some kind of nice SIR. Come on, baby. Mega Simp. All right, we got Mega Simp. Last pack has the SR. Please, be good. Oh, yeah. Walkie-talkies for days. Mamma Mimo. Mamma Mia. Wow, wow, we wow. Bzz, over. All right. Bzz. This box was cold. Over. It's too cold in California. Put on a blanket. A little poo-poo-choo. Mr. Edward. His name is Edward. You captured my heart, Edward. By the way, here's the break for the 100 start deck. You can buy into that break, or you can even just buy it outright. Pretty good. And I'll open it up, and maybe it'll be like, oh my God. So he said, grade my Betch, Charizard, and Ninetales to tag. Charizard and Ninetales, are those like in top loaders? What are they exactly? Could you give me a little more information? Cold box over Team Rocket blasting off again. Someone tell Newsom to turn up the heat. Yeah? Yeah, what do you think about Newsom? You think he's going to run for president? El Presidente? Yeah. Here's Elijah Martinez. That's a pretty old bag. El Presidente. Here's the binder break. Don't forget to take a spot in the binder break. Edwin Delcid. Aha, Edward Shelton. We got Charizard number 1. We got Charizard number 2. Yeah, I have 2 from Obsidian Flames, plus the Ninetales from Obsidian Flames. Here's a little bit of room for this. Here's a little bit of room for this. I wouldn't vote for Newsom, but he might. I'd rather have him than Camel Harris. Hey! Edward Shelton. Edward Shelley Shelton. Here's Trubbish. Ooh. Here's Edward Shelton. I think the U.S. will be really different when Trump is gone. It'd be a very different country. Whoever runs it next is not going to run it like he does, because he's crazy. Here's this guy, and here's this guy. Where's my Obsidian Flames Ninetales? What does that even look like? I don't know what I'm looking for. That's a nice Charizard. Oh, there's a nice Ninetales. Are you referring to that Ninetales right there? He might be referring to that one. How in the Heliante is 151 UPC 820? I don't know. I want California to become Republican for once. I don't think that's going to happen. Okay. I don't think that's going to happen, Mr. A. Perez. I think they're going to not do that. That's probably... Oh, 6 is here. That's probably the thing they ain't going to do. There it goes. Mr. Got to all messages. I actually am in all messages. I'll show you. I don't need to show you. I think that you're just wondering if I'm missing your messages. I'm not missing them. There's just a lot of messages. My eyes are like seeing some of them. Okay. What's this? Erky Kierberg, Edward Delcid. So there's a Ninetales, but you're saying there's 2 of these Ninetales, huh? Let's go hunting for the other Ninetales, because the other one might be nicer. One had a bad corner. Okay. Ninetales, Ninetales. We want some Ninetales. You're saying you had 2 Ninetales? Or you had 9 Ninetales? You had 9 times 9 Ninetales? You had 69 Ninetales? Chandelure. Rauno Glad. Boobadooby-doo. Scooba-dooby-doo. Dooba-dooby-doo. No, 2 Charizards. Wait, you have 1 Charizard and you have 4 Ninetales? This is very confusing. All right, so let's grab this sleeve here. He said he had 4 Ninetales and 17 Karablastas. I don't know why you want to grade Karablast. I would just grade my Charizard if I were you. All right, one had a bad corner, huh? Which one? Was it like a real bad corner? He said he had 14 Blastoises, 55 nachos, 55 fries, 55 hamburgers, 55 pies. I guess we're sending this one. Okay. All right. I went to this rock climbing gym, and they had an honor system to pay for stuff. I was like, wow, this is great. Imagine if this was all California where we can trust one another. You're talking crazy talk over here, Mr. A. Perez. That's crazy, crazy talk. Lock everything behind plastic. That's what I say. So that the filthy homeless don't touch my goods. You can't have that toothbrush. Lock it up. All right. Off the tag, off the tag. Edward Shelton. What's your favorite thing about California, Mr. A. Perez? I get a lot of customers from California. Have you ever been outside of California? Have you ever been to any of the other states? Here it is. And then ship everything else out. What? Are you sure? You sure you don't want to keep it here like forever? Grab this box. We keep little boxes like this around just for orders like this one. Boo-ba-doo-boo. California's the best state if you live in the right place. Well, yeah, if you're going to live like by the beach or something in a beach house, I wouldn't move from the beach house. I get that. You got a beach house in Big Sur, California, or whatever it's called. Probably not moving from that, are we? Edward Shelton, we've shipped you before. Ugh. Hey, you're not too far away from me, man. You're just going to have to come pick this up. All right. Well, we're printing for tomorrow. Are we? Grab some One Piece on your site. It says Glachi. What? All right, Glachi, you got it, baby. I'm going to go get it. I promise. A run by fruiting. I think Trump should chisel California of the map. What? People have talked about splitting California up, but, you know, the Democrats don't want to do that any more than the Republicans want to split Texas up, you know, because you could split Texas up between the Democrats and the Republicans. You really could. And you could do the same thing to California. They're huge states. Maybe Democrats and Republicans can amicably agree to do that if each state was split in half, because I swear those states are so big. There it is, you know, but yeah, it's not a big deal. Who cares? It's too much work. All right. There we go. Now all the orders are coming in. All of the orders come in at the end, I'm telling you. Okay, let me go get this box of Mega Dweem. I'll be back. Oh, you got the kitty. Oh, here we are. Is this it? Is this it? Wait a second. I found it. Dump these all out. All right. Throw that box away. I'll bring these back over here. Whoa. I'm going to run out of Mega Dream. You guys wouldn't let a little old guy like me run out of Mega Dream, would you? Oh. I'm dreaming of a mega dream. Oh. Jonathan Lewandowski. He's back. He wants more. To be fair, I barely seen you alive like 20 minutes ago. Glachi! You can't do that, Glachi! There we go. Who's going to order some OP13 English? That's what I want to know. What's interesting about OP13 English is how cheap and affordable it is. Give them steel ads. I'm telling you, you should at least do nights on Friday, missing out on so many sales. Do you prefer tag or PPA? PPA? Poo-poo-A. That's it. We're doing a Friday stream, 12 a.m. to 2 a.m. every night. Every Friday. Nah, bro, this is the stream right here. All right, what we got? Here's Crobat. Here's this slug. Brr. Here's Frost Lass or something like that. Here's, oops, a dragonfly. He wants to fall over because he's obviously a dragonfly. Here's Outlaw Leg. Uh-oh. Here's this thing. This could be replacing your SAR. Uh-oh. Be sure to grab a spot in the Ancient Origins box break. And if you don't want to buy a whole booster pack for $230, you can actually join a booster pack break for the same box. So we've, like a sub list effectively, okay? $40 to get into that. Gives you a chance for a pack in the box break. Oh, that's a bad box. Jonathan Lewandowski. I'm sorry, man. All right, now you got too many hollows, Jonathan. It's becoming a problem, bro. I don't know if I can allow this. Ugh. There we are. That's the cheapest price now? For what? For beer? For Pop's Two Blue Ribbon? I'm white. Oh, no, it goes, I love Pop's Blue Ribbon and I'm white trash. Wasn't that like a South Park episode? Lew and Dowski. All right. So this just has to come out now. John Wolf, 724. It's coming out. Sorry, John Wolf. We ran out of room. Your bag's super expired. I'm putting it over here. Where'd John Wolf go? John Wolf don't want his bag. He don't like his cards. There's Dark Dragonair for $24. It's nice. Here's Eevee with no price tag. It's not priced. That's the box break booster pack slab. Here is Gray Ninja. Here is Whitney Houston. We have Jonathan Lewandowski spotting the Sylveon. You got it, Jonathan Lewandowski. Boy, it must be fun signing stuff. There it goes. With that last name, dude. That's a long name. Oh, come on. Go in there. I gotta sneeze. Not all over the cards. No! All that boogers and sneezing. All right, we have an order from our good friend Estuardo Pascual. He says he wants 5 of the Japanese OP14s. 5 of these. Oh, Mr. Glatchy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boop, 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 boop. Whoa. Who's this girl with the huge honkers? Honk, honk. Whoa. Wow. Beebeth. You ready? Sneep. You guys can't order as fast as I can open. I open way faster than you can spend money. That's the truth. I'm something of a pro gamer. Here's Mihawk. Oh, yeah. Here's a hollow. Here's a hollow. If you guys have been enjoying the stream, you got to smash that subscribe button so that you can know when we go live. We have a new schedule. We go live twice a day, except for probably tomorrow. Saturday is going to be 1 stream. Sunday is going to be no stream. We started doing 6 streams per week. Isn't that wild? What do you guys think of that? 6 streams per week? That's crazy. Okay, Mr. Estuardo. We're going to go ahead and grab a baggie for you. Hey, you want to know something cool about me, Mr. Estuardo? I'm out here in Lake of the Ozarks. We are? All right. So we're not too far away from each other, maybe. A Pascual 1.26. This goes in the E-box. We have an E-box for people who have E in the name. It's a very nice thing. Probably like box number 3, I want to say, but it's hard to get to because of all of these little freaking baggies. What are all these baggies? Dennis Lee. Mark J. Valerian. This empty holder. The P split. This empty sleeve. Edward B. Cornelio. He should be in the ED box. The erectile dysfunction box. All right, there you go. We got you in the correct box. Very good. All right, everything's where it is meant to be. Sorted. Thank you so much. You have a bag now. It doesn't automatically ship, okay? Do you know that? It does not automatically ship. Okay. Let's see. Mr. Hammam Balazada. Hey, Mr. Slab and ship, please. I think I have slabs and cards. If you like, remove cards with no value to save room. Nice. Where are we shipping these? All right, so Mr. Hammam with an H. Hammam. Nice to see you again. Hope you're having a good week or year or however long it's been since you last popped in. Mr. Estuardo, was that your first purchase? I think it was. We got to give you something free if it was your first time. That's the rule, I think. Harley. Here's Haunted, his bag once again, over a year old. He did that before with me, and I was like, hey, right. He's like, I'm here, don't throw my stuff out. My last order was in 2025. Think my bag might be gone, Keck. Marius, it's me, Marius. Boop, 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 boop. What was your bag name? You want me to check? It might be gone. I'm not going to lie. We've been clearing bags out when they're over a year old. In particular, when we run out of room. We definitely clear them out if we ran out of room. If your name starts with an M, one of the problems for you is the M boxes are usually pretty full. I love that you hold things. I'm here in UK. I might have to dabble sometime and build a stack. Haha. And you grade for people. W. Yeah, we are official middleman graders with that up and coming grading company, Tag Grading. I have a contract with them and everything. Okay, we're gonna hit print on that. There we go. I'm a middleman grader with Tag. They say we get preferential treatment and pricing is a little bit lower, not too crazy. Marius Larson. Marius Larson. Well, Mr. Marius, it's me, Marius. I think I have a box somewhere with expired bags in it. Did you have a lot of good stuff? Do you know? Marissa, Marco Rubio. What do you guys think of Marco Rubio, huh? Here's Matthew. He could be the first Latino president. Marcus Atkinson. Look at this guy. Matt Hansen. Mary's got an expired bag. Marius Larson. I did not see it, Mr. Marius. It's me, Marius. Maybe over here. Okay, I think, oh, here it is. Not your bag, but here's the box of expired bags. All right, what we got? Casey, Mark, Keller Smith, Connor, Casey, Andres, Manuel, Christine, Gargoyle, Fabian, Karen, Joseph, Fabian again, James Espada. All right. I'm sorry, but it's looking a lot like your bag might be gone. Now, what that does mean, though, is that it probably didn't have anything good in it. Yeah, that is a strong indicator that the bag was really cheap. You didn't lose anything, I promise, probably. Okay. Javier Arroyo, one Prismatic, one Mega Dweem. I have a Mega Dweem. One Live Costume, 50 towards Slab Away. Javier, 50 towards Slab Away. Wait, did it update? Hold on, let's try that again. 1, 2, oh, numlock's off. That's what's going on. 2, 5, boom. All right, updated. So, and one Live Costume. Ooh. The live customs have been pretty popular lately. 2, 3, 1. What do we got here? Very cold pack there. I'm sorry. Not even a bonus pull in there, just a Korean card. All right, that happens every now and then. Let's see what's here. Ooh. Bippity boppity. Boo. Do. Ah, not bad. Psyduck AR is a hit. All right, I like that. I like those. Oh, Noibat Master Ball. All right. All right. That was 2 cards that actually had something in them. Congratulations. I don't know why I sleeved up your hollows. I hate doing that. I don't know why I do that sometimes. Habit, I guess. Okay, we got some hollows in here. Lake of the Ozarks High School's boys basketball competition is alive. Why am I being told that? I didn't subscribe to that. Are you going to build a fence? Oh, man, I really don't want to. I'm going to pay off my mortgage. Hello, I have a bag. Can I get in on the Sylveon and 2 rocket packs? Christine, hey, how's it going? You know, I feel like I've reached a point where I could probably just call you PDX. Would you like that better? You want to be a nickname person? There it is. There it is. That's up to 3 now. Sylveon's up to 3. 2 rockets. Team Rocket blasting off again. Blasting off again. Yeah, so we got those neighbors, and they got doggies, and there's no fences. I got a little old lady on my left, a little old lady on my right. They both own dogs, and then the neighbors across the street own dogs, and none of them leash the dogs. They don't put them on leashes. So the dogs wander, and they just poop wherever they want. So I was moving some firewood around to do a little bonfire in my yard. My yard is full of dog poop. They just don't care. They're just like, yeah, just go crap in this guy's yard. And it drives me nuts. I do not want to step in dog poop. And maybe I'm just a little crazy about it. I think my mom was crazy. My mom was crazy. I'm like that. My anger level goes from like, hey, neighbor, to, send them to the guillotine when I see that dog poop. It goes from 1 to 100 instantly. It's like, holy cow, dude. All right, you ready? They for sure instruct their dogs to poop in your yard. Well, I think they actually do. I think they don't like having the poop in their own yard, and they just look at my yard like a toilet. I think that's what they do. They go, oh, that's nice. Dog can poop over there, and then it's not my deal. I don't got to worry about it. Look at that toxicity. Look at that bounty. Oh, got to get in the bounty, guys. Look at this TCC giveaway. We got to get some people in here. All right. So hold on. We got to get that new guy in here. Hold on. Estuardo. Pascual. All right, so he's in here. The other thing I'm going to do for him, because we're running out of time, I'm going to put him into the bounty, even though he didn't pull anything to go in the bounty. But I usually have a free card to give away, and I don't. So he's going to go into the bounty. That's his other first-time order bonus. There you go. Thank you, Mr. Estuardo. Now, who else is going in here, huh? Who wants to be in here? William Wafter does. Who else? J-Dog Gaming does. Hey, what's up, dog? Cactuar Queen does. Let's see. Cody does. Here you go, Cody. All right, Cody's in. That's the end. Put me in. I'm so sorry. You were just a little too slow. Landing on 6. That's your card now, Mr. Cody. All right, Cody got it. Oh. Wow, that's pretty fast, huh? All right, all of a sudden, you're a slab owner. Just for hanging around. Oh, just hanging around. Let me hit refresh on the website. Looks like we're good on website orders. See, I can process orders faster than you guys can send them in. It's easy. Let me hit process. Let me hit refresh on this. It's 7:33. I think we're done. Okay, I think we serviced everything. We got the second. We gave away not one, but 2 slabs. So 2 slabs given. We gave away 1 in the daytime and then 2 at night. So we had a total of 3 free slabs today. And we're in the middle of the rotation on the slabs. So now we're going to have a bunch of slabs hitting the table, fresh ones that you haven't seen in a while. Look at some of these. Look at some of these slabs. So many slabs. Your eyes are going to pop out of the back of your head, okay? So you got a lot of slabs for sale right now. We're going to be retesting the prices on some of them. Like this one needs to be retested. This one needs to be retested. We just priced the Whitney. Lots of good slabs. Maybe something for slab away if you find something you want. And this weekend, I need to get some grading done. But it's Friday, and it's 7:30 on a Friday, so I got to go eat dinner with Karis and then make fun of Alexis or something. I'll see you guys for the Saturday evening stream. See you later, everybody. There's no morning stream on Saturday, just an evening stream. I'll see you there. See you later.